Hey, welcome to Gone Rolling, where we all use a degree to play some D&D. Enjoy our shenanigans, but first, Hope will be joining us later.
Second half. She'll be
Second half, but
trading her for Bella.
yeah, gotta switch them out. Don't have enough battery power, I guess.
Yeah, it's a shared brain cell. Only one of us can have it at a
You gotta
time.
pass it off. But yeah, no, besides that, remember, join the Discord. But yeah, no, go ahead and roll the intro. You can,
So the resin at the bottom, that's like the bottom of the mold, and then...
the science of the D8, and if it is right or wrong.
These are wrong.
I suppose so.
Doesn't matter.
The ones are on top.
I mean, I kind of don't. Yeah, I've never noticed before.
I always organize mine so that the highest numbers are facing up. So these are like upside down. If I put the highest number up, it's the worst.
I only do that with the D20s.
Yeah, same. So I never noticed.
Well, anyways, what happened last time was...
After all that,
The party, of course, searching the wreck site of the Elix Grace, discovering many of its secrets, its spirits, and its lost devices, collecting ammunition, weaponry, magical items, money, a lot of money, and a lot of resources. Finally got into a major scuffle against animatronic actors and machine thespians. And engaging these fighters provoked by Mariette, Indigo's old acquaintance, it seems. A fabricant made by another master who's maybe, perhaps, on this vessel. The fight was tense, wacky, a little funny.
Really wacky.
It went by pretty quick, but in its second phase it got even wackier and quicker. But anyways, with Mariette fleeing, the party unable to follow her down her path, they continued down their previous plan, which was to search for the ship's heart. The mission given to them by Pat Icecrest. This device able to hold the information of the vessel and other information that could perhaps lead to its treasures and where it was going, or perhaps where it's been. Who knows what it has. But the party, while looking for this ship's heart, discovered a couple other things. A ruined site of battle caused by that lead knight that you saw previously when you had just before entering the vessel, when you had just arrived. You had also discovered evidence of a trap laid to take you out, perhaps. As well as some greater understanding of exactly what a fabricant might be after looking into that note, but not finishing the schematic translation that was found in the cathedral-like structure. You also found a cloak of many fashions. Let's not forget, we gotta be looking fly for this. The hallway, of course,
Meet
split.
this pretty lady.
Yeah. Eventually the hallway split into two directions, of course. After the party had gotten a long rest and leveled up, you had found these two directions. One to be trapped that went further below, somewhere else. One that went to the left to somewhere inconspicuous, not sure exactly where. But following the spectral cat, you found that it went down a secret path, hidden in plain sight. A path which led to an entrance to the very heart of this vessel, perhaps. Following the cat, which you believed to be the ship's spirit, you entered this hallway and wandered into a space of pure machinery, not elegant, not crafted to be beautiful, not even crafted to really be comfortable for all of you, for function. And there she was. The cat was one form, now revealed to you as a woman made of energy and light, trapped in a container of glass, like a massive light bulb. In the center of this room, connected to the rest of the ship, presumably. These little holes in the wall all over that have these twinkling blue specks floating towards the light in the center. It is here where we left off, with her greeting you happily. She is quite curious, it seems, for what you have or who you are. But yeah, as the light dims down, as the shock begins to fade, as the voice once again whispers out this sort of, oh, welcome. I'm so glad, that sort of expression. Once again, this woman is in this glass vial. She looks like as if gravity does not affect her.
Is she only like that big?
No, this glass vial is huge.
It's big.
Yeah,
okay.
it's pretty
Person
huge.
vial.
It's a person vial. It's like an ancient. It's like the really old first generation light bulbs that they were testing with, attached to the roof and to the floor. It's a glass cylinder. But in there is this woman who wears clothing that looks unreal. Doesn't look like it could be manufactured, or at least worn like the way she wears it in the outside world. It's a modest but slightly elegant, but like elegance in the sort of like ritualistic worship way. It's very much a religious kind of looking outfit she has. She, at some point, her clothing almost like fades into her body, her skin, if there was any. It just sort of melts with her. Her hair is in a little tight braid that goes longer than her form. Drapes past her feet, just sort of floats behind her. Her eyes glow with that bright energy, and somewhere in there are specks of blue. But she has a more gold sort of aesthetic theme color to her. Very bright yellow. So, who says the first thing?
Guys, this is the yellow we need for our rainbow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Hello.
Her hands placed upon the glass. Hello! Greetings. Who have you brought here, Eterna? Who have you brought?
Did you tell her your name?
I don't think so.
When I felt your mind, I learned your name.
Okay, good to know. That is
I learned a lot about you.
She what?
like how much exactly?
Spill the dark secret,
Quite a bit, I suppose. Pleasant stuff, and sad stuff, and scary stuff, and funny stuff. Well, at least that's how I would believe to describe it.
Funny stuff.
Can you
Okay.
read it all in like a moment?
All I did was pass through her mind, and I felt it like filling water in a vessel.
Okay, so
Right.
I brought my friends.
Hello! Welcome to my home.
Hi.
She like looks around at the very much tight enclosed space, as you guys have sort of filed in. You can see that these pipes, these holes in the wall, little blue flecks just pass out of them and float. And maybe one of you accidentally gets too close or something. These flecks just pass right through you, as if you don't exist. These little motes of energy. These holes. Some of you with higher investigation, such as Kaislin and Rosalie and Echelle, might be able to think that they're connected to the Fossic piping. But here, the Fossic becomes magical energy in its purest form. It just has no effect on you guys, or cannot touch you.
So I take it you're the ship spirit.
Yes, I take it you are the visitors, or the intruders, depending on what you do here. That's okay, though. I don't mind. I don't really know too much about the outside. Everything's like a dream beyond these walls.
I was actually about to ask how many other people were here, but
Oh, just me and my reflection.
well, like,
But
this is us here, and then
I don't actually have a reflection.
we've seen a few
that's-
other people here.
Oh, yes. I thought I may have dreamt. Intruders, interlopers, causing trouble for the staff, machinery, and I felt commotions and vibrations. Oh, yes, there were more here. Sorry, the memories are eluding like wind. They blow on by. Sometimes I have to catch on to them. Tell me, what are your names? Who are all of you? I would love to know each and every one of you. She kind of floats closer to the glass. Like a fish
Why
stuck
are
in
you
a
looking
tube.
at me? I'm Indigo.
Yes, I can feel it in you, the hum, the mother power, what's the right word? I don't know if I can vocalize it well, but the power runs through you. You are like a cousin. Well, that's how I would put it.
Okay.
I'm Chuck.
Oh, you too carry a strange buzz with you. I feel it like music. As if every muscle, tendon in your body, when it flexes, it hums with a rhythm of power like magic. Can you flex for me?
Yes, Chuck, flex for us.
Please?
Is she flirting with me?
I don't know.
She kind of blink, blink, blink.
You're asking me?
Well, or chill.
It chills a cloak.
Oh, wow. Such a great tune. And I guess your muscle mass is okay too.
Cool.
Rosalie?
Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. And you?
My name is Kaiserlin.
And pleasure to meet you. And of course, Tyrann.
Yes, you know me.
And what is this other presence of sentience I get?
Saru.
Well,
Ori.
I feel like there's more activity in this one. It's like as if the mind encompasses everything.
Oh, right, that's a chill. My cloak.
Hello, Chell the Cloak.
Yep.
Hello, Sadu.
Oh, it's child the cloak.
Hello, Sadu the animal. And hello, Ori
She is a
the
wolf.
dragon. The wolf.
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 Okay, that works.
So,
My wolf.
what is your function here?
I have many. I remember. I think. I feel. I call. I power. I remember. I dream. A lot of things. What are your functions here? I mean, to say, why do you come here?
Exploration.
Ah, yes, to find things you don't know.
Yeah.
What an awesome endeavor.
Have you been lonely?
I have been alone.
No, but have you been lonely? Missing having other people around?
I'm not entirely sure if I understand the expression, though. If it is the feeling of being unable to communicate with another source of intelligence for many years on end, and only speaking within one's mind, then yes, I am lonely. But no longer!
I guess, do you miss being able to be around other people?
It was nice when the captain would visit me every now and then. But few people came to this room. The rest of the people didn't even know I was there. I would just hear their little conversations, remember them, read them like stories. I would see them turn in their sleep. I would see them dine on the brightest cherries. I would see them love one another. I would see them hate one another too.
So, can you see the other people walking around here, or is it because the ship is like messed up?
Ever since the falling and the massive crashing, everything beyond these walls have felt like a dream.
I see.
Like, as if I am having a nightmare, if that's the best way to describe it.
Oh.
I remember not much unless sometimes things leak through. I knew you were real once you stepped through this door. I knew Eterna was not just a figment of imagination. And I did know your song. Before. Yeah, before. Much before. When you had entered this place, I had heard it like a little drum beating the distance. Oh, how rude of me. I am Arctura. It is a pleasure to meet you.
How do you spell that?
Arctura. A-R-C.
Oh, A.
Yeah, A-R-C-T-U-R-I-A. Arctura. That is the name the captain gave me. I am what you call, well, I suppose you may not know the correct terminologies, being as you are unknowledgeable and explorers about this place.
You're unknowledgeable.
But I suppose you may refer to me as a spirit of this vessel. But really, I am a wisp of the Creator. I am a daughter of the light, that sort of all-encompassing being that the organics worship beyond these walls.
Cool.
Is there a way for you to leave the ship?
Only with the help of others.
Would you like to be around more people again?
Oh, very much. I cannot wait to see all the things that are beyond these walls. I cannot wait to experience all the things that are beyond these walls. I want to understand many things, such as the feelings of love, the feelings of, what is the word, torture. I want to see what it is like to have the first kiss that I've read about. I want to see what it is like to also have the last kiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
not sure what I was
There are many
expecting.
things of the life of people like you I do not understand, and I would like to know them all.
How did you come to be?
Well, my directive and creation was made at the same time. My prerogative was created when I was in the womb engine. And
In the what?
The what?
the womb engine.
The womb engine.
The womb engine.
They've got one of those.
From the home.
The what?
Oh, yes. I'm knowledgeable. That's right.
Yes, I very.
Like the
I come from the home.
the steel rapture? Like the
Yes,
ship?
that would be the name. It is of one fragment of the womb engine. It is an all-encompassing force that is only accessed through the engines. I was a seed brought into this world, and I was formed with my functions, and I was given my names. But before that, I was placed upon this vessel to provide all functions beyond capable measures of the organic mind. I processed everything, and everything simple and tedious, as well as everything overly complex and overwhelming. I also recorded mini songs.
So you're telling me they have a womb engine?
Yeah, we're talking about like the womb of the machine god themselves.
The machine god's
So
machine.
many things have happened since the ship landed.
Some time, my clock says.
So a lot of knowledge has kind of been lost to time since then.
Oh, I see. Do you know of Fosik? And she looks as her hand like drifts to the glass, and one of those little blue bolts pass through the glass onto her fingertip.
A little bit.
Yes.
Yes.
You know of the blood of our Lord runs through it, right?
Yes.
Hmm?
My father, or my progenitor, or the creator, or however you want to put it, or the greater me. It is not a correct word that can be said, but I am of that power, and Fosik is the connection to the great music of that power. I am but a single note, separated, placed within this vessel, and I am connected to all the harmonics of the great being by the Fosik itself. I'm also powered by it, like blood in your veins. It is my air and power.
So can you leave?
In the right vessel, or
What
carefully.
do you mean by vessel?
Well, there was chambers that I could be carried in, but such things were probably destroyed. They are very delicate and very few. They require alloys that are extremely rare. But such as an object of similar power or potential, mayhaps a magical device of great power I could fill in, or
Is there one of those on the ship?
well, there is one that I know of. I could also, and she looks towards you,
I was afraid of that.
I could ride within your mind.
I don't think so.
It is okay. I do not take up much space. I am the best of roommates. I do not have my own luggage, nor do I need to defecate or consume.
She looks at everybody like,
Do you want like a little nod in your head? Hey, listen.
no.
I mean,
So
maybe we'll have a way to get.
I also have all 800 million jokes ever spoken in the recorded language.
Oh, you can't see. No.
That looks like a yes to me.
I
Do you know-
I understand your fear of that. I can read it upon your face. I understand this. It is okay to be unwary.
Is there any other way
Where?
for you to
Yes.
to be able to come? Like, is there?
If you tell us where that item is and help us get to it, we can help you leave.
Also, you did mention that what you could have been carried around in. They've mostly been destroyed, but they were made of a special alloy, you said?
Yes, they would require a bit of a mixture between serene silver bent with the essence, powdered with crypt copper. And, oh yes, and a portion of quintasite within. It needs immense magical power to contain my form, otherwise I will dissipate into the atmosphere and not be recoalesced until I am given a sufficient position to form into.
Do you know if there'd be quintasite on the ship?
At one point there was. The registry listed as, but I cannot tell if an interloper or someone who has come in here and stolen it has already done so.
I don't
Do you know
think we
where
know how to make
would be?
weird magical
I can figure it
alloy.
I do not know where it would be, no. But if I had to guess, perhaps it is hidden within the reliquaries, or perhaps the vaults. Oh, maybe I should not mention the vault.
No, it's fine.
We
know
are
about the vault.
aware of the vault.
But I will mention that maybe it could be in the vault.
What's the final
Maybe it's
question, by
gone.
the way? I hear you know the final question of all.
I don't know the answers, but I do know some of the questions. That was made very specific not to be told to me. But I do remember one of these questions. Yes. It comes to me. What were the questions? Checking the
Open up your notes. Arctura?
Arctura, what is the answer?
Why is there an I in Arctura?
Where's the eye?
Don't ask me.
Arcturia.
Oh.
It's Arcturia.
Say it however you want.
You?
We just dropped an I as well.
Arcturia. Sounds cool.
I'm deleting the I.
No, Arcturia sounds cool. Where is it?
You just can't pronounce her own name.
Oh. Yes, I was given the question. One of the questions to the vault is the name. The answer must be said. It is the question is. Oh. It seems my mind is a bit fragmented, but yes, no. Let's see.
Advantage.
What are you talking about?
My
Oh, shit.
If it's still functioning, I can give advantage.
We'll say it's just finishing.
All right.
Okay. That helps. Yes. It is the name of our third emissary.
Wait, is it just name all the emissaries? Wait, or is that the one I already have? No, yeah, we already got that one.
Oh yeah, you got that from the bishop,
high priest,
the
yeah.
The
Cavalier.
Cavalier.
No, yeah, the one she has. That's the first one. Yes. Where does the heart of our rule come from? It is quite a simple answer. It is a bit of a play on the words heart and rule. Would you like to know it?
That'd be great.
Are you sure it is quite fun to guess these things?
The womb.
The fair point, but no. It would be weird to have your heart in your room.
I mean, there's another heart in your room sometimes.
Yes, that's a good
But
point.
not always.
Not
it's not like
always.
a permanent
Yeah,
fixture
no.
in
That's a
there.
fair point as well.
But it just said where does it come from, not where is it.
Roll advantage. Roll persuasion with advantage. Roll persuasion with
Who's rolling?
advantage.
Is it just Chuck?
It's Chuck.
Alright. I think this is a +2. So
Oh shit! I forgot the timer.
fine.
We're at 24 minutes.
You said
currently.
persuasion?
Yeah. Persuasion with a disadvantage. No,
Disadvantage?
sorry, it's advantage. Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck up. It's advantage.
Can I?
She's about to explode!
Persuasion. It's a 14.
Cool.
Cool.
Heart and rule?
It's not a high DC. It's just the chance you would fail. Okay, I shall tell you. The heart of our rule, the heart, as she is sometimes called, is the High Artificer on the Steel Rapture. And where is she from but the Steel Rapture itself? Therefore, the answer is the Steel Rapture. We're
How-
not
how
too
is
good
she-
at these games.
From the Steel Rapture.
That is where she was constructed, in her baptismal birth.
So not the womb.
Wait, so
No, the High Artificer was reborn at the vessel.
wonderful.
You have not done much of your research.
I just
There's
got
not
here.
really much available.
He's
Most information has been destroyed at this point.
I see, I
Yes.
see. Well, allow me to educate you on the many wonders of the
Yes,
histories.
please.
But in the meantime, please take me with you. I am now understanding the feeling of lonely.
Okay,
We just have to find a way to take you with us.
You did say that a powerful magic item and that there was one on the ship.
Yes, there was one such item hidden away within the vault, I believe.
Could you help make sure we get there safe?
Only if I go with you.
can you describe the item?
No, I cannot. Strangely enough. It is something that was plucked from me.
Is there a way for you to come with us to the vault, or would we
What?
need the item first?
You were a cat wandering. Can you not just come with us as your...
Like a dream, dear. I only persist out beyond these walls as if it was a dream. And like a dream, I do not always have the truth in front of me, nor in my mind.
Would you be able, once we got this item, to like, if you were to allow them temporarily to go with us for an hour or two?
Just temporarily. Please, sister, it is okay.
Don't call me that.
Oh, okay. Please, Indigo.
Why did you sound disappointed when you said, "Don't call me that"?
What if we just take a stroll? I have not walked in many, many time.
Many, many times. That's a long time.
Okay, can you hear, like, from outside this room?
I can only hear an echo when it comes through the hallway, but beyond these walls, no.
Can I talk to you guys outside for a second?
Sure.
See you in a bit.
Just shut the door.
You're about to, like, strangle
I am
Kaiser.
not letting a piece of the machine god into my head. You want to do it?
Now,
Possibly never get it
In
out.
your-
She says, "Oh,
in
it's
your
only
eyes.
temporary."
in your eyes, Kaislin, Indigo freaking out. She's like an elemental. If you can make a deal with a devil and a celestial, you know, she should let an elemental in her head, right?
No, she's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's only temporary." How am I supposed to know that? She's a piece of the machine god.
Yes, I can understand. I feel that finding something that isn't in the.
I don't know if we want to let her out.
I mean, we kind of have
Do
to.
need to bring them with us.
Why?
That's the whole
That's
reason we're
over
here.
Does Pat know that it's a woman was birthed from the machine god?
Should have
Like,
Probably not.
I don't think they should have wombs. Just
yeah,
feels
why does the machine
strange.
god have a womb? I don't like that.
Could be a figure of speech.
It might
I
be
don't
a
think
figure
it's
of
true.
speech. Not a literal
Look,
like,
don't just imagine like.
I feel like the womb is a
But the
place of
fact
creation.
that it like
But they call it a womb.
that the machine god can just kind of like person. I don't like that.
But do we really want to leave her here?
I would rather destroy her, to be perfectly honest.
On that killing spree.
No!
Why not?
No! She's still, even if she is part of that, she is still a living, breathing creature.
I don't know about breathing right
Everything
now.
is still.
You know what I mean. She is still existing. She still has sentience. She hasn't, by the sounds of it, done anything wrong. She doesn't want to hurt people. She was used.
Oh, and so familiar that sounds.
I
But
think,
we have-
if we are going to get her out, we need to find something.
I think keeping her separate from you, at least, should be a given. And I think we can still manage to find our way to the vault. If
Yeah, I
she
think we could find a way
give
to
us
the
a
vault.
map or
Okay.
something.
Roll d20 for me. Add your history modifier.
Maybe it would be
No,
a
your Arcana modifier.
good idea
Arcana?
to have
Nat
one,
20 plus 9,
have one
29.
of us stay there. So then, if somebody, like, I don't know, tries to show up to take her, because of course there's other people.
Right.
Finishing that thought, Kaizen, it itches in your mind. Your keen intellect, your keen mind
Keep
Things do not elude you usually anymore. It's like your mind has awakened more power than was there before.
Was that always music?
But in this,
that music.
in this moment,
Pocket mariachi band.
the hug.
she is but pure magic, an elemental of magic if you had to describe her any scientific way. Yes, you carry within your possession an item which is exceptionally good at holding magic. And you feel that little itch at that rod in your bag.
Do not say it like that.
Rod
Feel the
is
itch
itching.
to grab that rod in your back.
You think scientifically it would make sense.
Just get that rod. Hey, get your rod out, man.
Hey, take it out, bro.
Whip it out.
Oh, whip it out!
That item is quite powerful. That item, with your magical intellect, is exceptionally good at holding magic. That item has a lot of power in it. And if she is just pure magic, it could be something you could try.
Potentially, but mentally,
Look,
I know.
The idea makes sense to you.
The idea makes sense. I'm like, that would work. Mentally, I'm still also like, I can say that. There might be another way to bring them with us right now. Getting a good look at her and what exactly she is. She is almost like an arcane elemental. She is pure magic. I do have something that can carry a lot of magic.
Are you collecting another one?
I'm not connect. I'm just saying a way
Big
to
deal.
transport them towards the vault.
You've got a Pokeball.
I will pull out the really short staff I have. I'm not gonna call it a rod.
Rod.
Bring that rod out, dude.
Absorption.
Just whip it out.
Oh!
No, I'll pull out the rod.
Oh,
out
the
version.
ruins. Okay.
Oh.
Bringing your rod out at the ruins.
Okay, guys. It's been a while. It's been like, I don't know. I feel like it's been months for some reason. What exactly was Pat gonna do with the ship spirit? Was it just go over the information? Cause history.
To save you all.
Yeah.
The bother of remembering that far back. Pat needed the ship spirit delivered to him. The rumors that he had and what he was willing to tell you was that ship spirits held the information of the collective and of their vessel. The secrets within those items, as he described them. Additionally, he mentioned he had a contact within his sort of circle of archaeology. Still don't know the full depth of that. That would be very interested, and going forward, it would benefit the expedition, so to say. Like, there was not much information given other than I'll pay you buku's amount of cash to go get this for me if you can find it. And honestly, that was the proof that the ship was there.
Yeah.
He needs that as proof that it's there to get the funding to probably go back,
Yes.
you know.
So basically, what he's after is not specifically the ship spirit, but basically what it stands for and the information.
No, specifically the ship spirit more, because he said that exactly.
Yeah, he wanted the
Yes.
ship
He
spirit.
wants it.
Because that would be the purest form of the information he
Yes.
needs, you know. Yeah.
So, I know sending. I know Pat Chris. I could just ask him, say, hey, the ship's spirit is like a whole woman.
But do we really want to leave her here where the, branded eye apparently is poking their nose around?
There is a way we can take them with us without Indigo.
No,
Like-
yes, I know. That's what I'm saying, is I'm saying that they don't, no matter
Well,
what, we should not leave her
Should
here.
we ask Pat, do you really want us to bring you a woman? I'm sure Symphony would love that, but
Oh, finally. Finally. Son for the man.
Oh my god!
My boy is growing up.
We are not gonna have anywhere else to put her. And we can't just leave her here.
kind of why I wanted to, destroy her. But
No.
I think we take her with us either way. What happens afterwards?
You just bury the rod absorption in the mountains.
Giving him a heads up would probably be a good idea, but no matter what, we're taking her with us.
Alright, well, just really quick, let's get Pat's input on this, okay? I cast sending to Pat.
Oh, we didn't even tell me got there.
This is Prismagik. The ship spirit is an elemental woman. Do you want us to just proceed? What do you want here, man?
We are on the ship.
We're on the ship. I don't know how many words that was. It's probably...
It's probably less than 25.
There's a pause. Great to know you're alive. Wow. If she can communicate, that's better. The ship is real. Good. Wow. Yeah. I definitely appreciate it if you... Might not have been 25, but we'll end it there.
Yeah. Dumbed down, whoa, shocking, he still wants it.
Alright. So I guess we take them with us then. We good to go back in?
How do we even know?
You do see the little energy cat sort of come from between your legs. from
Do
the
you
wall.
mind? We're having a private conversation.
It's like a dream to her. She doesn't fucking care. As it's just like sort of padding around the space.
Rosalie kind of reaches out because she can see the glow of the cat, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So she just tries to pet the
You just
cat.
feel like a tingle in your hand instead of fur. It's like a tickle.
Oh.
The only thing that worries me about, now you hold up the rod, carrying them in this, is where this rod came from
Yeah.
and the weird energy it has already. It might not affect them, it might just carry the magic. It might also change
How
it.
do we know she's not like lying out of her teeth and we're gonna unleash her on the world and she's gonna like,
It's like an
the
insight
second
check.
coming of the machine god.
Again, we don't want the branded eye to get her, so no matter what, she needs to leave.
I'll take her.
What?
What?
You will?
Yeah.
What?
We have the rod if that's an option. If you don't want...
Maybe I can keep an eye on her better if she's in my head. I don't know.
Are you?
Are you sure about that?
Do we want to maybe sleep on it first?
You
Like
might
take a
be able
night?
to get more information.
Maybe I can
ship.
get into her mind or something.
Yeah, I was
Figure
going to
things out. I
say,
don't know.
you could ask her questions that you wanted to know about the collective and Asha and the ship.
There's one small worry though. So I just kind of started thinking about this. What, like personally, what is your opinion on Metallurgic Collective?
They're just fine and dandy. I hate them.
What I'm worrying is if she has access to your thoughts, she might realize that she might think that we are completely opposed to her. If they get that thought. Of course, she's talking about the collective a lot.
She didn't
And about-
say she wanted to rejuvenate it.
I don't know how much of your mind they would get access to.
Make sure you talk to her. Make sure someone knows an insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some questions for her. I'm gonna go back in there.
The cat.
Just remember, I have my option with
Right.
the rod.
Hi, Artura.
Welcome
can almost go back in there.
Welcome back. So quick.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How exactly would this hitching a ride with me work?
Well, as far as I can tell from my proximity, your body, it is made out of a mixture of the organic material, but beneath that is the sort of fabricated alloys that so many of the constructs of the collective are made out of. You are like a improved version of what they could attempt to do, I would inhabit the feeling, like the nerve of every finger and every mind, just sort of cloaking on top of you, hovering between the cracks, sort of like energy passing through you. It might be a calming sensation.
So in terms of like thought and consciousness,
Yes,
will I be in control of my body?
of course.
And will you be able to take that control from me?
Probably not forcibly, as far as I can tell. I have never done it before. I just understand you as a vessel. And I have ridden vessels, but they have never been sentient.
Insight.
Yeah, insight on that.
Roll insight, guys.
Are we all rolling insight here?
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
Solid.
Oh,
What are my rolls
Rough.
today?
Nice.
Is that in the tray?
It's in a tray.
Cool. So what do we get, Tommy?
19.
19?
19.
19?
Normally I'd have
16.
16?
normally I'd have horrible insight.
Sorry, 17.
But this is a magic woman, so I have great insight. It's a nat 20 plus 1.
Okay, 21.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Plus 5, so 6.
Oh, okay. Inside of you, that is 0.
Well, I didn't roll for
Yeah,
something.
no.
I assume she's
I
not.
do not understand women, I understand magic though.
Looking at all of you, the 19s are higher. There isn't deceit in her words. There's almost like a youthful naivety, of it. But you don't catch an idea of treachery, at least. And going beyond that with a 21, there is maybe like a mimicry, or maybe it's her actual emotions. I'm not sure if she mimics emotions or if she has her own. But somewhere in there, you swear you perceive a little bit of fear. Only in other vessels that are not sentient, so it would be strange. Probably like moving in something that is already moving. Like a vehicle. Having to buckle up, as they say.
Would you be able to communicate with any of us other than Indigo, or would it just be you sitting inside of her head?
I might be able to. I'm not sure. I might be able to manifest outside you, partially. Perhaps.
Oh, you could be like, you can come out in your little kitty form?
Oh, you like that? I worked, really hard on that one.
He's so cute!
It is like my other half.
So do you think we could do like maybe just a little trial run for a second, or is it like we let you out and you're out?
We could do a trial run.
Like just you kind of come in for like a minute and then go back so that I can
if
process.
that would make you feel better,
Yes, it would.
then yes. I should say, leaving me here would probably make it more difficult for going forward. I could aid you. And I have a very strong sense of all the machinery in this vessel.
I think
Of
it's more
course.
that she wants a moment after she feels what it feels like to talk to you again,
Oh,
and let us also talk to you.
well, then shall we try?
Sure.
Simply place your hand upon the glass. As like you reach your hand out, you touch the cold glass, and then all of a sudden, like a little bit of static electricity between you, and in that moment before she shrinks down into energy and passes into your hand, like her 2 eyes reveal her 4 eyes. She actually has the 4 eyes, just like her cat, but they're like little marks on her head.
4 eyes.
And like as if she conjures a spell, the magic just sort of illuminates her eyes, and then all of a sudden, a little bit of static electricity in your hair, on your clothes.
All right, Trevor. So I want to gauge what this feels like.
So-
How much control do each of us have?
Yeah. You ever had a burp that you can't really quite get out?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
But also,
Uncomfortable.
yeah. But also, at first it's quiet, but then as if someone walking in from a hallway, you feel her presence, and you feel her mind. You feel her thoughts like they're your own, like images in the back of your head playing like a different movie. You can almost read everything, if not, maybe you can read everything she's thinking. And maybe her you. Or maybe not. There's certain things that you can't see. You feel like you could dip into her and find those things. Just like searching your memory, you could search hers. And as you move, there's like almost like this presence with you, as if you feel a trace within your body that you can't see, as if you're dragging something with you.
So how do you feel?
Her eyes have that little blue glow that you've noticed before.
Is it a little blue or is it very blue?
It's a little blue, it's fading now.
Whoa.
Are you right?
Is your chest glowing?
A little bit.
You're still indigo, right?
Yeah.
It is so interesting in here.
Do we do that?
No. You have so much room. I love it. I can move this thought here, that memory there.
Don't touch that.
Well, it's just my. That's right. I can't bring too much luggage in. It's just a trial run. Ooh.
Can't bring too much luggage.
But check this out. You feel like a little buzz inside. Oh, wait, not that. No, this. All of a sudden, you feel like a very warm sensation come onto you. Like as if like you're like very cold, but your body's warming you up. It is like your nerves connect to your systems. Your internal consciousness is like one great gear, all its cogs touching every... This is so complex. They are so clever. Oh, I know who they are now.
Put my hand on the glass.
Oh, I am sorry. I should not have looked there. As you put your hand on the glass, she peers in the glass once more.
Okay, that was weird.
But not harmful, right?
Right?
And in fact, I could even help you run certain things in your body that you can't focus on. Think about it like that.
Such as...
An eternal drink, Doctor.
Well, I suppose that I can help you fill in those little gaps that are within you. Like a string threading in fabric.
What gaps?
Those gaps. Those harsh scars, I guess is the right word.
Huh?
I don't know how else to put it. You were built, and then you grew too large for your body. As if you broke through whatever cage or suit they made you wear, and now there are tears in it. I don't know how else to describe it. You are bigger than what you once were.
Well, probably shouldn't rebuild the cage. if it
No.
was-
Simply thread in patches where she would want. Sewing in what she needs, I guess, if I'm continuing with this analogy. Alternatively, I could help you learn languages. It's actually quite easy. There's like missing slots inside, like little holes where I can just go, huh.
Maybe she's talking about the memories that you keep getting and how you get like little bits and pieces of them, but you can't ever quite remember them.
Maybe.
Oh yes, there is like something like that. Like a torn up book with patches and missing words.
Right?
I'm sure I could also help you and aid you in a fight.
Sure. Let's have another conference really quick. We'll be right back.
Okay. I cannot wait to understand what this, and like as you're walking out, like she mentions like strawberry is, you know? You know?
Oh, the thing is you can.
Yeah, I don't know either, girl boss.
You know, she just like accessed your memories of certain things. You know, so
As if I have memories of eating strawberries.
no, just seeing them.
Oh, okay.
They don't bring food in here. You know?
She saw something in her vision that was red and yummy, and apparently it's called a strawberry. She's like,
Man, Rosa would happily volunteer her mind to let this girl like chill in there if she
Also,
could, just to
I
let her
just-
experience stuff.
I also wonder if she went into the what's it called again? The rod of absorption I have. It's attuned to me.
Zap, zap, zap.
It's probably not good
knows?
either.
Probably not good, but
Okay, so that was strange.
good strange to bad strange.
Who can say? Yeah, it's fine.
I never detected any kind of malice coming from them. If anything, more fear.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Very
Until we get to
childlike.
the
I'm gonna.
until we get to the vault, you know?
Can I insight Indigo to see what they're actually feeling?
Sure. Indigo, you can roll for perception or deception, just don't say anything.
11.
7. Alright,
What's going on in that head of yours?
here, what'd you roll?
11.
So not incredibly high.
Yeah, she's uncomfortable with the idea, but she's pushing for it.
You
We can just take her on a walk to the vault, you know? That's fine.
you still seem like you're uncomfortable with it.
I mean, she is like talking in my head. Like, y'all didn't hear that, right?
No.
Talking, yeah. It's weird. But you know, would be easier. Just gonna take her to a more suitable object.
I mean, if it's only for a temporary time, I don't think it really could be that. Like, she seems so childlike.
She does.
Like, I really don't think. I feel they. It seems like they just must have taken advantage of her. Never. Like, yes, I know she's not humanoid technically, but like, there's still a sentience there, and they never let her experience anything by the sounds of it. I don't even know if she truly understands what the collective did.
Do you head back in?
Yeah, you
I
guys ready?
guess if you're okay with it, then that's fine. If you need to tap out, just, I guess, let me know.
If I start singing the praises of the collective, knock me out.
Yes.
Well, as you walk back in with the thoughts of what Rosalie said still lingering in the air, you come back to a woman who seems overjoyed upon your return. You know, like a Labrador at the door of its master. Approaching in, she looks upon the glass. So what have you decided? Have all of you decided we are to be friends and wander off this vessel?
Yes.
Once we check out the vault.
That
Yeah.
is quite good.
So
I
what
love
we're gonna
this.
do is we're gonna go check out the vault with you, and then we can get you your own place to stay, right? With the island you were talking about.
Yes, that sounds good. Wonderful, in fact.
All right, let's go then, I guess. And put my hand on the glass.
You will have such a great experience.
I'm sure I will.
Mm-hmm. The room goes dark, as there's nothing left of her in there. And those little blue lights just sort of dim out.
Ooh, actually, now I wonder, because you only got a piece of them before. Now you get the whole thing. How's Indigo looking?
Her eyes open and it's just like glowing blue. And there's a blue glow in the chest, and that's the only light in the space. You can feel her and you can feel her everywhere. You can feel her understanding your volume and encompassing it like water filling a cup. And as soon as she settles, the ripples stop. And it's like a suit you're wearing all over. You can feel that energy from the tip of your finger to the back at the deepest part of your mind.
I'm so curious how this would affect your magic, considering.
The moment they went in, I know that my detect magic has been kind of wonky.
It is now back to normal.
What does Indigo look like under all of this?
There's like this aura like amoeba, and then it's like slowly like condensing down, and then it eventually just sort of takes on her shape. And it's just this subtle glow on Indigo. Outside of this, the blue glow is dying down.
magic's here back to normal, I wonder what's gonna happen to the rest of the ship.
Oh, hey, take out your celestial man, see if he's fine.
I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely thought that you were just gonna put her in the scroll, not the
I know,
rock.
I thought it was gonna be the scroll.
I mixed up the two.
Second resident.
That's when Trevor said, you have something you think they could do it. I'm like, not the scroll, Trevor.
You summon him.
Gets a roommate. Are you feeling normal?
Whoa, yeah, what happened? I have like a headache. How do I have a headache? I don't have a head. It's just all see-through. Oh,
Oh, so I guess Finn could join us if he wanted.
I'm better now.
Oh yeah, tell Finn he can come hang out.
Any roaches around? I'm more so looking to see if they stop moving.
Oh, once you get out of here, you might see them, but they don't come into this room.
Okay.
So, I guess you fixed the problem.
Yeah,
job.
for
Great.
sure.
I'm so proud of you. You're growing up so fast, literally. Literally. Wow. Congrats.
Things are
You
getting
know
back to
he
normal.
wasn't actually a child,
I
right?
know. You're so gullible. I'm just kidding.
No, you're just
We like to have fun
annoying.
here. Don't send me away.
Okay.
Alright, well, you can invite Finn back now.
No, please don't.
I'm not trying to have Finn around.
That guy is such a wet
Do you
towel?
hear something?
What does that mean?
Huh?
Do you
Why do you
hear
have that in your
something?
mind?
What do you mean?
What?
you hear?
My
Do you
vocabulary.
hear something?
Oh, no, I
Okay.
don't.
No.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how. You know,
What is happening?
my vocabulary is completely based on what you know, as far as I understand.
What are you
Otherwise, I just
looking
speak a
at,
language you
Kaiser?
don't understand.
He's right there.
Yes.
Even
yes.
I got this, and I'm 4 years old, man.
You're 4 years
I'm
old?
sorry, there's like 4 conversations going on here. I did not hear what you said.
We're ignoring him because he's being annoying.
You're being annoying.
Ignoring who?
Yes, thank you. It's just a whisper on the wind.
Wow. Okay.
I bet it was Arcturus.
Sure. Ignore the guy with amnesia. That's not insensitive at all. Okay.
Oh, we ready to go to the vaults?
Yeah.
No,
Let's go,
Let's
Arcturus.
get going.
I'm going to choose to go back into that scroll.
You could.
Yes! You worked! Good job, Rosalie.
You could have stayed.
You can just bring him back out if you want. You don't have to use a charge.
I guess that for now I'm gonna mentally like try to like ping beneath. Things are normal. The aura is gone.
So though you don't have sending, you feel like maybe he registers the thoughts or the emotions of what you say. You know.
He can probably now feel you, unlike before.
And it was like, you can come join us again.
All of a sudden, on Indigo's shoulder, this sort of energy cat appears.
We got so many spirits, y'all. Why do each of us have one?
I can now understand everything while in this form.
Is the
This
cat
most
like
wonderful.
talking?
Yes.
There's a talking cat now.
Yes, hello. It looks down from your shoulder
I
at
will
you.
say it's a good thing they went into your head. Otherwise, I would have 3 things that
Yeah.
would be harassing me.
What a wonderful color dynamic. Color theory states that purple and gold is great together.
Oh my god. Yep.
Let us go. Adventure.
Yes.
Yes. I guess that's.
Have you ever been on an adventure before?
I have never left this room before.
That sounds
Do you
terrible.
remember anything from before you were in the room, though?
I was given a large amount of information prior to being finished created. So I have a good understanding of the physics of this world and other elements and such as these things go. And I know exactly the right sort of, I guess, if you would like to know how much pressure it takes to crush the human bone, I can tell you that exact science.
Well,
I
it
can
depends
also...
on the bone.
Oh, I said human bone.
It depends on the human bone.
Yes, of course. Are you a scientist? A master of medicine, perhaps?
All this coming out
How
of
do
a
you know these
cat.
things? I would like to pick your brain too. And as you're walking down the hall, and I have most certainly always wanted. What is that?
What is it?
She's looking at a rock on the ground, like just sitting on the metal floor. What is that?
A rock?
It's a rock.
It is not made out of molten alloy, or forged metal, or fabricated
Oh,
fabrics.
there's going to be so much you've never seen before.
Yes, this is a rock. I have read much. I wonder what it is. Is it sedentary?
I pick it up to look at it a little
Don't
closer.
tell her what a sandwich is. There's so many things in that she'll lose it.
What kind of rock is it?
You see, like it has like spongy texture. It might be an old volcanic rock, you know.
Igneous.
Igneous. Yes, I know of this. It is now interesting to see it. The paw kind of like taps the rock a little bit. Wow. I cannot feel it, but I can simulate the touch. Let us look for more rocks.
Rosalie actually, like, she kind of, like, comes over to you walking beside you now and, like, starts taking different things out of her bag to show her.
Oh my.
Of, like, and this is... Hold on, I'm going to see. What does she have that would actually be possibly interesting? Oh, she'll show her some of the Fey crystals that she found. She'll show her the bitter root that she found in the mountain.
Oh my.
She'll show her some of the healing herbs because she doesn't know if she's ever actually seen plants.
There are so many. Yes, these are the solar powered life on this world. Using chloroplasts, yes.
That's an interesting way to put it.
They are classified as flora.
And then she takes out this like
Did you
little stag carving that's a little wooden one and shows her it. It's a little crude, but
Oh my, that is organic material carved into the shape of a creature.
yes,
That is so unique.
it's a little stag.
Oh, a stag. Are they all this small?
No. It was carved.
Ah, yes. Shaping something from another.
Yes.
So are there any roaches moving, or are they like stopped without the
We need what moving?
Roaches.
or-
As you come out, you do see some scuttling around. Those are still powered.
Cockroach convention is still on.
They're still connected to their mother, Roach. Mother Roach.
Is there still a faucet flowing through the walls, or is it slowed or stopped?
Well, as your detect magic is probably starting to come to an end, I will say it still flows. It just picks up speed when you pass around with this cat.
Okay.
And every once in a while, like if she can't see something correctly, or you don't know if she really can't, or how her vision fucking works, but like she can illuminate the lights around her at will, it seems.
Is my heart rate faster than normal? Like, is she affecting the faucet itself, or is it because of the shit?
I have a heart attack. No, it seems like your faucet and you.
Your faucet.
That's why she was mentioning
Your
you were
personal
humming.
faucet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed that.
Yeah.
No, I got it from both of you. and I'm
Maybe
like,
she
wonder why
could
that is.
speed up your faucet though. She might be able
She
to
could
trigger
give you a
faucet
heart attack.
reactions.
She isn't giving you a heart
Yeah.
attack,
She
but she
has the
could.
power.
She has the power.
Let me.
I cast heart attack.
She really could just cast heart attack.
As you guys
Hard
walk
stop.
on and continue to show things to this cat.
As she's distracted,
Yes.
I want to try to like see if I can build up some sort of like mental barrier to stop her from being able to
Interesting.
like access me at all.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh,
Well, because it's the first time you're doing it, you know. But I also might have based on your brain is a
Jack of all
brain.
trades still
kind
applies
of.
here.
13.
Okay.
Does Jack of all trades apply?
Does what?
Jack of all trades.
I don't think so.
It's a
Hope
flat.
said she's becoming the fish. I don't know why.
Honestly, Hope can't become a small creature
That's
yet, or a
just
small
her
object, so it's just like a medium-sized fish.
I'm not
thing.
carrying
It
that.
applies to initiative, but I don't know.
Does
The
it?
shell takes on the shape of a wooden
I
fish.
think so.
The fish.
Le fish, a
That's
painted, like,
sweet.
decorative fish.
Okay.
Or like a fish that you'd hang on
Oh,
the
it
wall
does.
after taxidermy, you know? Le fish.
It's still an intelligence.
Well, one of those singing fish
14.
things.
Okay. As she's like, we're gonna all these things. Wow. And does that hurt you? As you you slowly start to work. You can feel the energy of her moving in your mind. With every word, you hear her thought prior. And then you think you muffle, like as if shoving cotton into your ears. It's like a fog. Something there. If you focus, something you're doing is working. And I have always wondered. I have read many, or really just understood, I don't read, I just know everything I've known, that there are certain sensations I can never understand, though I am keen to understand them, such as the burning of a cut on the hand, or the onion in the eyes, making someone cry. These pain feelings are so strong. I wondered what those all are like. We will find them out together, I'm sure.
I guess so.
I don't think you ever want to know the feeling of pain. It is not pleasant.
Well, do you not sometimes want what you do not have?
Yeah, I mean, it's not pleasant, but it wouldn't be great to not have it.
Maybe you're right, though. I don't know. Maybe I want not wanting.
It's probably best to not seek it, but
I cannot be physically hurt, though. Or at least I think I can. I cannot actually touch things, so that is not an issue.
Can you feel when somebody tries to touch you?
Kind of, like a tickle.
can you
Like my energy vibrates across their muscles.
can you interact with Fossick?
Oh yes,
Please?
very much.
I'll try to just like see if.
Oh, would you like me to create a tickle?
No, I'm just seeing if
As you
you
get
can feel direct contact if I have Fossick.
So you're not allergic to cats, but as you get closer, it's like your skin gets a little itchier. Heart attack. Oh no! Tell me how it's like to die. What is it like? As Chuck's like,
I don't feel anything weird from this, right? Because I know that I'm still under the effects of the weird Fossick, the corrupted Fossick.
maybe somewhere in your nerves you feel a little tickle, but not enough to really notice immediately. There are so many things I want to know. So many things I cannot help but be curious about. I have... Oh, wow! Looks outside the massive hole in the fucking ship. That is the sky. I have only ever seen the images of it and sometimes glimpsed it. But the ship never had any optical reception.
Imagine not.
Have you ever seen what stars look like at night?
I have known what they are described, and I can formulate a thought about what they look like, but I do not... I have never seen them in my person.
I miss being able to see them. I remember looking at them before.
Oh, that is right. You cannot perceive light.
No, I cannot. Well, I can perceive light a little bit,
Oh,
but not a lot.
I see.
So, like, I can tell that my hand is here, because it forms a shadow so that there's like a dark spot in my vision, but otherwise, I cannot see.
But do not worry. There are certain ways of regaining that vision if it ever comes to it. The organic body is simply just a machine of the blood and the muscle and the bone and the flesh and a couple other organs that I can mention that will probably take a long time, as well as every bone in the hand.
I don't know if I'll ever actually be able to, because theoretically I should be able to see through Oi. And I can see vague colors if I look through her vision, but I cannot fully understand it.
Well, I understand, but I merely meant like her. And the cat looks at Indigo.
What?
Yes, like her. It is like her eyes. They were crafted for her. The same could be done for you, as well as your mind, if it came to it. But it all depends. It is a long process to communicate, and I still do not fully understand what you are. But the science all makes sense from what I can tell.
I know since we are walking, I think we should probably get a direction.
That way.
Towards the vault?
Yes. Is that where we're going, I assume?
Yes.
It seems like the correct place to go for adventurers. I have heard many stories of the Horde of the Dragon.
How many questions we got left for the vault?
Or there's one that we don't know, that the Admiral supposedly knows.
Well, I cannot help but think that we are bound to go on a great... Oh, and here we are!
We've got the Metallurgy
Wait,
Collective
what?
Encyclopedia with us,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
All she was doing for the past 40 minutes, no, it was like more like 25, was talking. And the curiosity is the questions. It's been a long time since you guys have let someone yap continuously. But the walk isn't too long. Walking down that massive ramp of the fallen floor.
Oh, so it was to the right.
Yes.
That's right.
Walking and simply just following her direction. It's almost like Indigo, she's feeding you the thoughts of where to go. Like, she's using you as a car, but not using you, she's like sending you the GPS correction.
Yeah.
She's a
Tesla.
GPS.
Yeah, pretty much. And you guys realize you stand before a great door with mechanisms all over it, with massive handles. There's no lock on this door. It's just massive, made out of copper, but it does not tarnish. It is not green, but a brilliant copper color. It shines around you as the lights come on. The vault is made to look beautiful, made to look like a place of wonder. It is a reliquary for this ship, in fact. Practically a holy place, maybe. But you see the gears, the wires, the mechanisms, the tubes, all in the shapes of creatures, animals, and divine beings. I cannot wait to see what is inside.
Of course. Now we just have to
Figure out the
how it
other.
works.
That is the hard part. Like that. As she looks up to it. Like that. Oh. Take a step forward. I thought it would have been cool. As you take a step forward, also in this voice.
You approach the safe. Know that you walk into danger if you are a thief. The intrusion shall be a capital crime. Know to speak the answers soon.
Not swing.
Soon. Or you shall perish.
There's a time limit.
As some doors shut behind you. In this hallway. See? We'll cut there for tonight.
Yeah.
Well, it's for our break,
break,
actually. It's a
yeah.
break. Oh, I feel like so much time flew by. We'll go to break. We'll be back in a bit. This door, man. We're back for our break.
With big musical chairs.
Yeah, we put Bella out. Now we have hope.
We put Bella out.
Now we have hope.
Well, we put Bella outside. So she's.
She's gonna be going for a
Don't
walk.
worry. She's got a bowl of water.
Alright, I'm rolling my D.
Yeah, roll your hit point
Is it
level
10?
guy.
That's a 10.
Hey guys, I'm multi-classed. I didn't tell you what.
Yeah, that's fine.
1.
You can reroll once, right?
No, not this one.
Not on hit points.
1.
Not on hit points. It happens. Look.
That's yeah.
She's
it's just-
goo. At this point, she can blow off her head and she'll still be alive as long as she has a hit point.
You know that's why she didn't get so many hit points, because she
You
pulled
know-
herself up.
I think she's more Starnge.
You're right.
You goo.
She's more starved.
Well, actually, you're right. She's both.
You goo?
Scarred.
No one understands that. Anyways.
Bring out.
I have exactly 50 hit points now.
Oh, wow.
I like that better than anything else you could have had. I like that solid number.
I do too.
How many hit points do you have?
50.
50.
50 hit points. Why
How many
not?
do you
Let's,
have?
let's say it one more time for the class.
58.
She's got 50 hit points.
Bro, I have less than the
58.
wizards,
Well, I
guys.
have 54.
I have a 16 con.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me, he's the main character.
81.
How did
I
I...
have 62.
How do you have 60? Anyway.
It's my second highest stat.
Oh. Well, anyways, as we are back now and not talking about Kaisen's dummy thick metabolism and
And his
system.
rod.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
His rod, that's right. How can we forget Kaisen's rod?
The one we almost put Hatsune Miku in too.
Yeah, we almost. Oh, man, that would have been horrible on camera.
I need to stop talking.
Yeah. So, the party.
I stopped watching my C-dramas in the bathtub for this.
The party, you guys.
Still have a chance to leave and go back to the
You're right, I
series.
still have enough time to leave.
No!
It's hot in here.
You guys are trapped in a room.
Oh yeah,
You guys
we're
are-
Escape room, let's go!
You guys.
It kind of is an escape room.
Here, I'll let him set up the scene, and then I'll decide what I want to do. Go ahead.
Yeah, so after trapping Hatsune Miku and a young woman here, you guys venture
Wait,
forward.
it's on Miku's birthday! Today's August 31st! It's
Oh.
Hatsune Miku's birthday!
We did it right.
It's also my cousin's birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's also, isn't it also Mabel and Dipper's birthday?
It is.
From Gravity Falls?
Oh,
It's a lot of celebrity birthdays.
There's a lot of birthdays going on.
your cousin Hatsune Miku and Dipper and Mabel from Gravity Falls. So, anyways, the party, after collecting Hatsune Miku, aka Arcturia, went down the ramp or the collapsed floor into the safe hallway where you guys were led there by your newfound companion, Arcturia. Yeah, no more recap. You guys are at the safe.
Yep.
And as approaching, you walked down this hall and this safe just started speaking. Like,
Like when he said no more recap, and he's still recapping.
look, it was. We took an hour and a half break. And I got to remind myself, or I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose the whole story.
Alright, what's the door say?
Push.
It says, fuck you. That's what it says.
Just says pull.
But it's push.
Can you read, dumbass?
It's getting oddly specific, this door.
The door's like, well, read my fucking handle, huh? Life would be greater.
The door says,
Is that the first question? Can you fucking
Can
read?
you fucking read?
first
4-year-old?
question.
I can read every language, bitch.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Anyways, the door, as the door shut behind you, said. I can't remember what the fuck it actually said.
I don't know.
You know what? It said, I have 3 questions for you. That was pretty much it. Answer or you'll die. Something like
You have
that.
to answer quickly or
Answer
you'll
quickly.
die.
Yeah,
You know?
very correctly. It's like if you're a raider, beware.
Yeah.
I have a couple questions you can answer, and if you don't, you do it quickly.
In the video, it happened
Yeah.
like 1 minute ago. We can move on.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let me change the music. Since we're playing
To
fucking
door music?
roulette.
And the door behind us also closed.
That's right.
And we're trapped in a room.
Yeah.
we're trapped in a room.
I'm gonna cloak on you, right?
You were a
Yeah.
fish.
You're a fish.
Your cloak on me.
Okay.
What are you talking
I mean, I am gonna be a fish soon, but
I think you said turn to a
Oh.
wooded fish.
Oh, Bella was talking about your level up. Bella was like, oh, a shell's turning into a fish. I was like, okay.
I guess you. Okay.
no, I'm talking about my level up ability.
I said earlier a shell was a taxidermied fish you hang on a wall. You know? Like a massive,
Well, you misunderstood.
massive
When Bella
bass.
said it, it's just like turn.
Hello.
It sounded like turn hope into a fish. Like, you want.
Did she tell you about the plug?
No.
The what?
To tell me that I knew about your plug? She didn't.
She didn't say that specifically. She said you
What's
knew.
happening?
She said, "Wow, she fucking betrayed me. I can't stand this
Hope
bitch."
knows something, Trevor.
That's what
Hope
she-
knows something. And we were all like, we don't know what she's talking about.
Hey, Mark.
My first question I shall ask you, prepare thyself,
Oh, we're doing it right now.
or you will perish.
Arcturia, be ready to like scan your files, alright?
Oh, okay. This is really wild. I wonder if we'll actually die.
Probably, so.
Well, maybe you
Keep it-
guys. I'm not
keep it
sure if I'll
hurry.
die.
My first question.
Fuck.
While you're loading that up, I just imagine I'm a cloak on Indigo's back. That's what I am right
Yeah.
now. And I just Itchel just detransforms. Oh, sorry. I did not actually realize that I could fall asleep in.
Your feet still hurt.
A little. Where are we?
Your cloak transformed into a woman.
What the hell?
I told you your name was a chill.
Yeah, you said the cloak's name was a Chell.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay, we need to focus.
The door's getting pissed.
What's that?
I am Arcturia.
It's the ship spirit.
It looks like the cat right now, but it's speaking. We'll get you up.
Okay.
Door.
Yes, my question,
Your question.
as I should be asking right now.
Please do.
I found the secret.
Where does the faith... The fuck. The door says fuck.
The chapel.
The womb engine! That's what the faith was.
The womb engine, it would make.
The door's like,
Mechanical womb.
you know what? The door's like,
Oh, shit. Oh, one moment.
I didn't know the door was that neat.
this is the first time I've ever talked to this door. Do not be nervous, door.
I am not nervous. I am simply trying to check my files. Where does the heart of our faith rule from?
Oh, the chapel.
Oh,
No. They do not speak. They work though.
I mean, they spoke, though.
The steel rapture.
The steel rapture.
Correct.
That's the one that Arcturia gave us.
We gotta go up and like pinch your lips together to seal it.
And they would just kind of stay that way for a second because it's slime.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I was right. Because I was at least 99% sure that was the correct answer.
Good night, that's good.
Wait, you can be
I can be wrong if my information's out of date.
Great.
That's
Yeah, so
lovely.
can everyone.
Exactly. I'm just like one of you.
Okay, is the door gonna open?
Is it-
I have another question. Just hold your horses.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like there's 3 doors.
That's a wolf.
I have 3 questions.
Yes, continue,
well, 2 now.
please. Continue.
Fucking shit.
Is the
He might
door
not
played
let-
by John? What's happening?
He might not let us in just because if we piss him off.
Hey, you could just open now and stop. You wouldn't have to talk to us anymore.
I have one job I was
Ask
created
us the
for.
That's the
second
question.
question.
This is the first time I've ever had to fucking do this, guys. Name the third emissary of our faith.
Coromont, devil of attrition.
Nutrition?
Attrition.
Alright, so this next one is the one that we didn't find, so Arturia will be ready.
Let's check my answers real quick. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, you're correct. It's like there's someone talking to the other side of this door.
Somebody's talking
This
into a
door
mic
was
right
much
now.
more intimidating before at the last session or the last
2
half.
minutes ago.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I evaporated out of nowhere.
Victoria speaks up again. So, like, what do you think the door will do if you get it wrong? Do you think it will smash us?
Let's
We
find
might
out.
find
Burn
out.
us? I've heard that you can drown.
Pay attention to his question,
I live.
Arturia.
Wow.
Ironically, I think in all the situations I would live. Except maybe the burning.
Just
Third question.
just focus on the question, Arturia.
Okay, I'll try.
What the fuck? Why does leather armor make you better at sneaking?
Because it's hide armor.
Leather and hide
That
armor
doesn't
are
sound
two
like
different
Kaisen's
things.
X. Oh, I think I know this one.
It's because it's hide armor.
Oh, that's not what I was gonna guess.
Like, leather and hide armor are two different things.
That's true.
What kind of fucking question? Yes, you're correct.
Wow, it's almost
Oh,
like
that was
a.
the Admiral's question, of course.
It was the
Yeah.
Admiral's favorite play.
Yeah.
He had it run weekly.
Weekly?
Weekly, he said.
Man, the
I
bit of
fucking
that
hate
play
that
though
play.
is really dumb.
What? See what I
Oh.
don't like? Because I don't like these
It's-
interpretations of it.
Wow.
Are you gonna open now?
Yo, hold your fucking horses. This is
Again, it's a wolf, clearly.
I haven't opened this door
She has a
in
name.
decades.
It sucked.
Then open.
God, assholes.
Door.
Who programmed that thing? You know, Indigo.
Huh?
I care about you deeply, darling. But what's up with all of the machinery having attitudes you included?
Maybe the machine god has attitude. I don't
You
know.
know,
It's just
like
a bitch,
actually
that's what-
getting all the questions to the most secure vault with all the best goodies. It is two things that you can just look up in a history book.
Yeah.
And one is just about a play that the captain
Yeah,
liked.
they're not
This is
exactly-
the worst security
Yeah.
in any vault I've seen.
Well, I assume that to
You're
get
gonna
to this
insult
point,
the door.
Kaisen, I
Bruh.
assume to get to this point, you'd need to go through alive beings with guns and swords and.
No. The door stops opening. Like, it's kind of creased open ever so slightly. Like, a little bit of the air is kind of getting sucked in.
You're right, that was a pretty bad set of a question. How about I come up with a new one?
Can I go through the gate? Can I go through the gap?
I don't know, maybe. You want to try?
Yeah, I'll go through the gap.
Okay.
Well, should you
So
do
you,
that?
you, you
I'd
try,
like to slide.
you try,
Like-
you try to slide.
I'd like to slide.
Like your clothes start coming off each as you try to slide. Oh, whoa! The door starts trying to close.
Can I try to
Like a
force-
dex.
Can
Like a
I
dex
try to
check.
force the door open as it's doing this?
I can't
Make a
believe
strength
we're
check.
fighting a door.
No, actually,
Can I also enlarge for this?
If you want
That's
to,
what-
sure.
I got 3 of those for a long rest.
Dex check or save?
Dex check.
Is this athletics? Because it's like a shove.
No, we'll just say it's strength.
Damn. Still
It's like
advantage.
burst strength.
That's a 15. Oh, sorry, dirty 20.
So like,
Yo.
yeah, you start squeezing the door. She's just pushing the door. It's like whoa. As you're squeezing in.
You said you would open if we answered 3 questions.
Yeah, but now I'm self-conscious. I didn't know I could feel that.
You
I got a
promised.
question for you. Do you have the authority to change the questions?
I'm the fucking door. Who are you? A one-armed man? That's what you are.
And you're a door.
Oh, so now that's important to you.
Okay, I see what this is. You're all a bunch of jack-offs walking around a ship you don't belong in. Going places where you shouldn't go, huh? And you think you own the place, huh? Walking in here with your muddy-ass boots. I could see you.
Actually,
I did not know this door had so much attitude.
yeah. Can you just open up, please? We answered your questions.
Persuasion disadvantage as Chuck like stop the door from closing anymore. Chell's like slowly like kind of.
I'm still waking up. She's still waking up. She's like,
You've had to like stretch like so thin.
You said persuasion?
Yeah, on the other side of this door is probably like a.
if only someone had Misty Step.
Bruh, 17.
17. Yeah, I could open up again.
Thank you.
If you wipe your shoes off first.
On what?
On the floor outside my door.
Okay.
Wipe your shoes off.
Okay.
Wipe your shoes.
Look, I make simple demands here, okay?
We're all wiping our
We're
shoes.
wiping our shoes.
You do so too?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
Well, if you want to do it easy.
I don't think is Rosalie still here. Yeah, she.
Yeah.
I don't think Rosalie. She has hooves.
She kind of like clops them on the ground. And the door opens up.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's about now. You see on the other side of this door, there's a hallway and there's stairs like attached to the walkway on the side. And the stairs are like 5 feet high. They're like small stairs for like itty bitty guys, you know. And they go 5 feet high, and there's like a little railing, right? And on that railing is like a little podium with a microphone. You see like a little automaton.
Oh no.
Come in. As this little automaton is talking to a microphone full on like Wizard of Ozing you.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. He
Wow.
really is
Who are
the
you?
wizard.
I am the collector of this establishment, and I count the merchandise as I see fit. And if you are to come in, surely you are to know what belongs in here.
How long have you been standing here?
Looks into the infinite abyss beyond. Time has no stop for me.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure. Are you coming in?
Yes.
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 Like it's a round ball, right? He's like a round orb, right, with an orb on top for his head, and it has like these like pencil thin arms and pencil thin legs that are like just like little joints. Every time he walks, it's kind of like,
I love Portal 2.
yeah. He's kind of like those little birds on the beach with their legs moving so fast from the waves, you know?
I love those little guys.
Yeah.
Should someone stay by the door to make sure no one else tries to follow us in, or will the door close after we're in?
Oh, you're asking me.
The door-
There's
just
some
if the door will
interlopers
close.
out there.
Pretty sure we'll open. This hasn't really happened before.
Like it just doesn't close anymore.
I'm not entirely. The doors that you came in through the hallway for to the door of the safe start opening. I guess that answers your question.
But like, will this one close again?
No. I'm supposed to stay here and points up to this little podium. There's a button up there.
That closes the door, or like,
Mhm.
okay.
Is it?
Then to like.
It's like the first time you've ever seen like a little automaton working a doorway. I mean, what the fuck?
Is it Trevor for me? Is it?
So maybe
Plays a celebrity character once. Wait, actually?
you have seen little automatons before. Little sentient gnome-like robots. They are very rare. They are things that have survived the war, just like war forges, and they were made for a certain purpose. Yeah, you've probably seen one before.
I've seen Indigo open a door.
Wow, Kaiser, that's important to you.
Alright, well, we're part of a reclamation team sent by the Andrix family. We're here to collect the items in the vault.
Little eyes kind of. Okay, very well.
The ship crashed, I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, real shame.
No.
Well, it crashed.
Good to know. Good to know. That's probably why my schedule has been so loose.
Yep.
As of these past few
Decade.
yes, decades. I am going to go back to my podium, but you should know as you go in there, the quantity has remained the same from departure, and they're all the coins are in check. All the materials are still there. So, yeah.
What is your procedure for if everybody else is dead? Do you have a directive for that scenario?
He just starts looking into the ground, just like. No.
Alright, you're fine then. It was a hypothetical.
It goes up to the stairs. Be gone!
Alright.
Guess we go deeper.
We go into this wall.
Does what he does.
Should someone stay here to make sure no one tries to follow us in the vault, or are we just all...
Rosalie can't she?
Yeah.
Rosalie can stay here.
Okay.
We put
I know Rosalie probably wouldn't want to, but sure.
Or could we just push the button to close the doors, or will that not?
No, it looks like they're little hand doohickey things. Like it's a no.
Okay.
If you press the button, you probably crush the machine. To be clear, for you specifically. But yeah, so you guys go further down this little hall. It's very short, very nice, very quaint. You realize that everything in the floor, the walls, the roof, all made of the same metal. Actually seamless. It's all one chunk of metal. It's actually probably teleportation proof, divination proof. Any sort of peering in here is impossible. This is probably the securest place you've ever been in your life. And if you died here, no one could ever find your body unless they used actual non-magical means. So, there you go.
Are there any bodies in here?
Are we sure about that? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna use it yet.
We're gonna find some bodies in here.
Well, you guys go for it. And it's only I would say it's only 60 feet beyond the door you actually walked in. There's a solid wall, but as you approach, the wall itself sort of disappears, its illusionary form gone. And inside is just this dark space. With your dark vision, you can see it has a few steps that go down only about 10 feet into a lowered section of the ground. But upon approach, the lights just sort of... There are 8 columns in this room. It's an octagonal room, and a column is at each a couple feet from each wall. And you see that there are between some columns chests, between some columns fabrics, materials, between some columns statues, heritage items, between some columns statues of snake gods, statues of demons, statues of the divine. You see objects of pillage from cultures. You see items of precious value to people long since dead. You see a trove, a hoard, whatever you want to call it, of history's greatest treasures here in this vault. In the center of this room, the octagonal room, is a pillar only about 6 feet tall. Upon that pillar is a simple glass case, almost like a glass display for food on top. And in there is a maroon colored book of a triangular shape.
Yeah, I figured it's...
It sits there just on a little pedestal in this significant central space. It is something to behold. At its base, actually a little further from its base, is a corpse.
Nice, there is a body.
Of a mummified half-orc who looks like they were just kind of pushed up against a pillar. Like a body was left here or something. And if that's the admiral, you think, or the captain. But you weren't sure if he really died here. Yeah, I don't know if you can easily tell what happened here yet, because maybe you're overwhelmed by all the stuff you see. But it is a sight to be beheld, and just know that you're not alone, as there is a corpse in here.
You're not alone.
Well, what would everyone like to do first? As there's chests, there's items, there's exotic materials, there's canvases, tapestries.
I roll for snake.
Don't worry, you're not alone.
Perception.
There's a corpse in here with you.
You're never alone with the
Hey,
dead.
Turner, do you
I
want to
don't
ask
that
that
book.
guy how he got here?
Oh, like speak with. I could.
I'll just start checking
I
out
could
chests.
ask
Like,
him.
that's a little suspicious, I think.
Sure, yes, let's
And
ask.
how he died, stuff like that.
How did you? Let's get like. So how did you die? How did you get in this room?
Sorry, wait, what did you say, Tom?
Just checking out chests and other items.
Did you get in
Just
this
roll
room
perception
before
check just
you
for my own
died?
sake of what you
Yeah,
might
let's
find.
see. How'd you get in here?
Perception.
She started
10?
how'd you
Okay.
die?
How'd you die?
Also, I
How'd you
probably want to actually, like, de-staffify my snake and be like, okay, little guy. Is anything in here, useful, valuable to you? You know what I mean, probably. You can psychically tell, right? That's a thing you can do.
Culturally important.
Culturally important. Anything that looks familiar. There we go.
As you're going over, and I assume as you guys are splitting up, Arcturia will actually speak up on your shoulder to you, Indigo. This room feels so strange. I feel connected to so much enclosed power here. It is like the ship has separated it completely. Oh my. That is the captain. So sad. Oh dear. What is that? But yes.
Why don't you, like, mosey around, follow Kaislin, see if you can find that item you were looking for?
Indigo.
Yeah.
What's the third?
I think just start with those two, and then we'll probably come up with some follow-up ones
Alright.
as he's talking.
So we're going to ask this guy, the captain, I believe, some questions.
Be a good deal.
If anyone wants to put in a question for us to ask.
Kaizo's gone.
Did you
The room's not that big.
Did you ask how he died?
Well, we haven't asked anything yet.
How big is the room?
Okay.
I haven't cast the spell.
It's probably at its greatest width, maybe like 90 feet across.
Okay.
Pretty big.
We can all hear each other.
Somewhere between that. There's some clutter in some
And Chell is
spaces.
also slithering. So she's just like, so imagine it's
Like
just
the
like,
Grinch.
like a little bit of a pop-up. Did you ask how he died?
So as you guys are splitting up, real quickly with a 6, Chuck, there's a lot of fucking to look at. A lot of interesting stuff. But I would say, like, if anything did get your attention, Chuck, it would definitely be a large cultural artifact near the back corner of, not the back corner, but to the side of this room. And it's only because, like, it would have been an interesting beast in its time. You see a skull of a young dead dragon, just like fully decorated with carvings, slash marks made across the bone, and decorative design of worship of some kind, just like up against the side. Clearly some religious relic. But those teeth are mighty sharp. Man, probably could imagine what they feel like biting into. Yeah. What a mighty beast to fight. But also, you've had plenty of knowledge about dragons. So it's just of interest. It's Shell as you slither with your snake.
He's big.
As you
Go be free. Throw a snake.
As you venture into
throw snakes.
this back corner area, you head towards this massive striking probably at first, because that's what the snake would probably go towards. It is of a great snake statue coiled up in a striking pose. It is not like a cobra with a neck frill or anything. It is a beautiful sort of limestone structure. It seems to have been taken out of the ground, and there's like chunks of rock and like some signs of dirt that are on there, but the limestone upon it, it is so pure, so beautiful, so amazing, and its eyes are made of this volcanic black stone, and its jaws are like a crystal bead, and the bead itself looks like a glass. Well, the bead is probably the size of your hand, honestly. It's like a palm-sized bead for you. So like if you grabbed it, it'd be like a not sponsored.
Fushigi
It
again?
would be exactly like that, but instead of a grayish interior, it's a deep green color, and it almost like is so alluring, so intensely powerful or magical, or it has that feeling of like that's important,
Ooh.
very important.
And the statue's massive, you said?
It's like about
Or is
15
it like,
feet tall
15
from
feet
the
tall?
jaw's tip to the ground.
It shows like, this is so tragic. I want to take the whole thing. Wait,
You could take out several pieces.
As you ponder,
wait a minute.
oh, Kaizen,
You have to be able to pick it up.
you go to the podium,
Yes.
For a moment.
and like as you stand
It's not
there,
in your carrying capacity.
6 feet off the ground is this glass barrier,
But you-
and there, like a Dorito chip pointing down, is the book.
I know he can cast
The
it on
book.
other people.
The book.
The book.
I don't know.
It is resting there, waiting to be opened.
So is it just like glass barrier in it, or is it like magical?
It is. How would you know?
You don't know.
Would you like to make an investigation roll?
Yes, absolutely.
Go for it. Please do.
What if I desummon my slime?
24.
24.
He eats it, and then I take it into the thing.
Well, you can't take the slime in. You could only get him in there because you've done it before.
With a 24.
Scheme.
Yeah, with a 24, you're able to sort of decipher. It's a locked mechanism. It probably is magically abjured and protected, but its mechanism to open it is probably some mechanical system. And just looking around, on the backside of the pillar is like a sort of code wheel. Like it's a lock-like system. Profoundly complex. It looks like a cipher.
Bill?
Okay.
Okay, we
Um,
Gravity Falls is
But maybe you could work on it?
not sponsored.
Maybe you could do something about it?
Yeah. Before I do, though, I'm just gonna clean over. If you're asking him questions, ask him about the code for this contraption here. The one that's keeping the book in there.
Sorry, you're going to do what?
Why don't you come listen to him say it?
Here, let me just cast this spell first, and then we can.
Okay.
All right. What is this? Where are we?
Well. So as you guys are at the body, the pair of you.
Speak with dead. And
The body.
Forgetting I could do that.
That's always so jarring.
you're the captain, yeah? You're the captain.
That was a statement. That was a statement.
I got the, you almost got me there. Oh, Captain, you almost got me.
I know,
The
right?
hand falls off.
Got
That
very
wasn't
close.
that wasn't a question, right? Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh boy, okay. I have some questions for you.
We're part of a reclamation team.
Yes, we are part of a reclamation team. How did you die? Pass away?
Become like this.
Summon magical blast brought on by the corruption of our defender.
A magical blast caused by the corruption of their defender.
Well, they probably just like corrupted the ship spirit. That'd be funny if they corrupted the ship spirit.
No, it's the like celestial looking thing down in the basement.
Okay.
So, I have another question. How did you get in here? In this room?
I do not know.
somebody dragged his body in here.
Did you die in this room? Okay, that answers that question.
Here, ask Kaislin's like,
Kaislin, what was your...
It was okay. Quick question out of character, real quick. It was just like a regular like safe.
It's kind of like a rotary lock, but it like spells something probably. It uses letters. So, yeah.
So it's still like a passcode essentially.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be a password. Yeah.
What is the password to the mechanism that protects the journal?
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy, I do not have good persuasion.
we're part of a reclamation team.
You have point of inspiration though.
I don't.
Oh.
Roll. Or like when do we kill one again?
Just roll.
I think you used your.
Nat 20.
Oh, that was
I've had like 3 or 4 nat 20s this 6
That was
sessions.
your moment, man. Damn. Lucky motherfucker.
What's the passcode?
There was a pause in the body, as if there was a reluctance to speak it, but then maybe an acceptance of whatever, like, fraction of the spirit inhabits this body with the breath that is needed to answer these questions. Saria. And just the fact that you do know that name, it's a common historical name. It's used a couple times, so if it's spelled like any other historical name, it's Saria.
Mm-hmm.
Like from The Legend of Zelda?
Huh? What are you talking about?
That doesn't exist.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is Hythea.
You're right.
I didn't go, what are you doing? What's Hyrule?
Hythea? Completely different.
You have one question left.
I'm out.
So when I play the Lost Woods theme, I can say I'm playing Saria's song.
Sure.
Anyway.
What's your favorite color?
Wait, so he didn't die in here. Somebody like brought his body in here?
Yes.
I wasn't addressing him.
So, like...
I'll give you that one.
Huh?
So where is what we're asking?
Like where he died?
Or who?
No, he said it was the construct,
Alright.
the blast.
We could
Didn't-
ask.
Didn't we already know where he died? It was in one of the
We saw
visions.
the seer like take his tear and then scuttle
Oh
away.
yeah, we did.
We can ask
Yeah.
who could have brought.
Yeah. Who could have done?
Who could have brought him
Who
here,
could have done
or
this?
Who would have,
Yeah,
who'd have
to-
access to put him in the vault
Oh, okay. Yes.
What?
or something like that.
Why does he think he's here? What does he think could have happened to that his body ended up
What
here?
is
How do you think you came to be here?
What is every possible scenario that could have brought?
So,
That's not really a question.
I mean, there's
Here.
like, I don't often give you an answer to this, but these are all very vague questions, which would be good. Should be good. You could just not know, but
Yeah.
it's up to you. I'm not telling you he doesn't know. There's other questions that you could also ask for confirmation of certain things. You know, like if you wanted to know where they got the book from, if you wanted to know, like, where's this now? Or is there still an enemy out there that could survive so-and-so? Tell us where the machine god this or that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this guy is a high admiral, you know?
Right.
I thought it was a captain.
He's the captain and then the admiral of the entire fleet. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of just made the position the same thing. So,
Well, and also it's whoever's leading the ship is usually referred to as captain, no matter their rank.
yeah, exactly.
We could also ask like something that he might know of, like in the event that something would happen to Alex Grace, where would the Steel Rapture have gone next? You know, it's vaguely up north from what we've heard. That might have changed since it had.
I feel like that's like not worth
that-
it. 'cause
Not that exact
That
question.
went down way
but
after.
those
Alex
kind
Grace.
of questions, though, of things that only he would know, that we can't find out anywhere
That's
else.
past his time, but
I'm not saying that exact question.
yeah.
Just those kinds of questions.
You know, I really want to ask. I want to have a snake question. if we're throwing out stuff out of character, I want to know why, or did this ship exactly go to the Isle of Spa? Or why did it go there?
Also,
Because, like, I have, like, a theory, like, Chell has a theory, but, like, it's not confirmed.
Does she have
something else we could do is we could actually ask Arctava or Arcturia what she knows. We can ask her questions. Yeah, if she doesn't know, then we ask the captain. Because I feel like Arcturia would know if they went to the Isle of Safar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they should know a lot of things about them.
Yeah, and to be fair, I didn't get to ask her anything because I haven't been
Yeah.
here. So.
Yeah, because she knows about all the goings-ons that happened before the crash.
Okay.
So we just keep this guy on the hook then.
We could just leave him there.
Put some ear plugs in and put some headphones on him.
Yeah.
Stay there a second.
Don't worry, we'll come back for you later.
This really is the D&D movie, huh?
Okay.
we go off out of earshot.
I was like waiting for one of you to actually say, we're gonna go away for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to look for some stuff from like Zolfast or from Clangor.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
I
go.
like my busted idea. I don't want to hear none of this pessimistic stuff coming out of your mouth. okay?
Reason?
I want, so it does not say, like, it does not say, here, what's it? I mean, it says any objects left in the vessel remain there until carried out. Yeah. But it doesn't say about getting into the vessel.
What if you're partially carrying something?
Yeah, look, because my idea was like, oh, it has to be something you carry it or whatever. My thing is, what if I get Chuck to carry it, but then he drops it, and in that moment when it hits my arms, I go into the genie pendant.
Or if like I'm just holding most of it, and then you're also like lifting the other
Yeah.
end.
Could that
Carrying
work?
it. One of the two people carrying it.
Because if this is like a huge historical marker, I don't want to leave it in here. And that would be so cool in my hometown.
So I would say this. You can try.
Okay.
Do you know?
If not, my arms are gonna be crushed. That's okay.
I mean, you're dropping a stone statue onto the solid ground.
Yeah.
So if it fails, it might just break.
Well, I feel like you could just do what he was saying earlier, where you just both hold it at the same time.
Yeah.
If you don't teleport it, then you just set it down.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about objects.
Yeah.
It's just you can magically vanish and into your
Surely this
vessel.
is within my carry capacity.
I mean, probably. It's only
Yeah.
like.
So
you
it,
know,
it says
a ton
nothing
and a
about
half.
needing to be in carry capacity, though.
I'm just saying
So-
you can try. Like this being an object is true, but in the sense of it's not something you would carry on your person for very specific reasons.
It's sort of like wild shaping rules, you know. I
Like
think.
we'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll find out.
And if that doesn't work, I have another way you could get it.
So you
It'd
said
be
a ton
bit
and a
more
half?
expensive.
Because like the
It's
other
at
thing
least
is
a
like
ton and a half.
breaking it apart and then
She's
rebuilding it
100
later.
pounds, but I got
But-
the rest.
That's
You give you try to break
I
it.
like this idea, so you should try it if you want to use it.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say it'll
use it.
succeed.
I want this thing.
Okay, so Chuck will go over soon, right?
Yeah, my
Chuck.
lift capacity is 2,400 pounds.
Oh my god.
So you'll like deadlift squat this.
Hey Chuck, I have a request. Can you pick this up? We can't fit it in the bag of holding, but I do have this genie pendant, and I think
How tall
based
is that
on the
space?
dimension, 20 feet. So this absolutely can fit inside.
Alright.
But I need to be able to, you know, like hold it. But I think if you hold it, and I hold like the other side, and I with it.
Oh, it's gonna like fall over and smash to pieces.
Not if it's cushioned by my slime. And if it's like, oh no, don't eat that. I can just shoot the slime out.
Is it the vault filled with the other historical treasures?
Yeah, who cares about them?
Okay.
Okay, well I might.
We
Might
all
be
care about the
something
things
I
in the
like.
I'm joking, guys.
I'm still looking around.
Preston's like licking the pillar with the book in it. No.
Shut.
Okay, so you basically Mr. Incredible like lift this stone statue and like squat it like as you're like lifting it up, like all the muscles are firing. Chuck's like
Using
if you could pull a hernia, it might be at this point. But Chuck has it lifted off the ground ever so slightly. Are you just gonna like take half?
Okay.
Put your hands.
All right. Okay. Ready?
It sounds like he's ready. Okay, so I want you to roll a d20 and your spellcasting modifier.
My spellcasting
Yeah. Imagine he flings this backwards with such a weight that it flies against the back wall and hits something.
I imagine it goes away and then I'm just using all that
falls
force.
backward.
Oh.
D20.
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Okay. So as you're like holding on to it, you know, Chell's like gripping it, just with a quick, it disappears and like some water just kind of splats into the ground. As all that weight's just immediately gone, and you fall backwards, Chuck. As in the pendant, it just like kind of falls onto like a part of the ground. And the ground's like shaking like as if it's on the sea.
Yeah.
You know.
Just crush your hands.
You'd like look at your hands, like your fingers are bent backwards.
2D. Okay.
The slime.
Yes.
Trevor doesn't know what he's just allowed.
The slime is like probably like a little bigger now.
Yeah. Imagine. Is
like
he
a-
like massive or is it?
It's like a bug car size
Oh,
slime
wow.
now. Yeah.
That's big. All right. No. This? No. No.
Just roll persuasion for me. With your slime handling
Slime
skills
persuasion.
displaying.
From slime to slime? No.
Slime to communication.
Yeah.
15.
Some bubbles come up.
Good.
You see like a floating object in the slime that it can't dissolve. It's like a cup holder. No, it's a cup holder.
Cup holder.
It's a pin cup, you know, like where you put like pins and quills
Yeah.
into. It's just like floating around inside it.
Amazing. All right. Well. Nice. Well then.
It's just like a tilted massive pillar. And you could probably climb it now. Like it's tilted, like it's the wall.
I probably should have double checked. I wanted to take anything else in here before we did this.
How much more stuff do you want me to hold?
I don't know. Chuck, I can hear Chuck. I don't know.
Chuck, hold the shit for a second.
Hear Chuck.
Pick the ship up.
Crazy idea, guys. What if we get Chuck to hold something?
So I cast enhance ability, they cast enhance ability, someone else casts enlarge.
Hold up the space for me, please.
As long as it can fit in a 20 by 20 foot like area.
Yeah.
Chuck is gonna become like Atlas.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just like. Well, that's worked beautifully. Thank you,
I
Chuck.
can't believe that worked.
Cutting with that. You roll perception for.
I need to roll perception. Like
Clangor stuff.
Clangor or Zolfa.
Yeah, Zolfos, that's correct.
16.
Ooh, okay. Yes, you do find something. Going to the back of this room, under some canvases and some fine rugs, you push them aside it because you notice the sort of glistening beauty that comes with this
The
sort
glistening
of
beauty.
metalwork. As you push back a rug and you find what would be a shrine piece to Zolfost. An ancient shrine piece that would stand above an altar. It is like a silver snowflake the size of your torso upon a stand. It glistens with such brilliant white sparkling light that it could chill the air. It's made of the purest, what you believe now, based on all the times you've seen it, serene silver.
Oh wow.
It is forged by... Wait, how does that make sense to you? You think from as Serene Silver came around not too long ago. It hasn't been around like all this time. It arrived at the same time the machine god arrived to this world. It manifested. So, Eterna, you're looking at something that like is a new sort of relic of your people, of your faith. It's a nice piece. Do you take it?
Sure.
Sticking to the pants.
Can it fit in the bag of holding?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's like that. It's like that wide. The bag holding his mouth is probably like that big. You know. You can like wrap it up in some cloth. You know, like underarm carry it.
Do I want it that bad? Is there any
Strap
choice?
it onto Sadu.
That's fair.
It's true.
Do I see? I kind of put it in a specific place.
Yeah.
For a second, and I do I see anything else? Anything from Clangor?
Yes. As you sort of like set that aside just for a moment. You go over to another area, looking around some furniture, some pieces that were probably taken from aristocrats' homes, furniture that's centuries old from king castles and kings and queens. You find upon one desk, one very fine, beautifully crafted wooden desk that could have only been crafted by the artisans of Sibelbrin. The same places you've seen only once before. Upon that desk is a box that is not from that same country. In fact, this box is black, covered in soot and ash, made out of iron. It is a box that's been shoved into like fire, campfires, burning. It's taken on this black and cooked look to it. But on the outside, what caught your eye is this marking that you can sort of like rub your thumb against to clear it, and you realize this is the eyes of your once lord. This is Clangor's god's symbol on this box. This little box, it's probably like a jewelry box. It's very small, it's like that big. It's not locked, it just has a latch.
I'm gonna peek in there.
You open it up.
Oh, that's got diseases.
On a cushion made out of rough fabric sits a ring. A ring that is of a deep, dark iron.
Man, that thing's gonna be sentient.
Decorated with rubies. Rubies that line it. Glistening red rubies that line the whole dark iron ring. It is alluring and beautiful, but not magically tempting or
Okay, I was like,
innately evil, maybe? Just like, you know, anyone else would be like, oh, this is just like some sort of weird magic caster's ring, you know? There's writing along the inside. You can see just barely on the band. It's half immersed in the cloth. You'd have to pick it up to read the whole thing. But there is goblin writing. You can tell from even just a glance in the ring.
This thing's gonna be sentient.
I look at it.
Possessed.
So you like move the ring around and take
Oh, no, like I'm looking at it in the box now.
So you only get half the message then. At this
Okay, well, I'm debating.
Yeah,
I'm
gotcha.
debating.
Go
I'm
ahead.
debating. I look at it and I go,
Yes.
Indigo.
What?
There's goblin writing on this. Do I pick it up and read it?
Is it evil?
Well, they got it well.
If you have to hesitate saying something's evil, then it probably is.
What can you read on it?
What can I read on it?
Oh Lord, protect.
Oh Lord, he protect.
It says, "Oh Lord, protect." At the moment, I would not really keep it. It is not my faith.
Can you like flip it over with the stick or something to see the other side?
It's pretty stuck in there. Yeah. But yeah, sure. You can like kind of turn it over in the cloth. The rest of the message says, "Oh Lord, protect me from your fiery punishment."
Is it just like
It says, "Oh Lord, protect me from your fiery punishment."
just like a fire protection ring?
I guess.
It's probably fine.
I leave it in the box.
Yeah.
I latch it back closed, and I kind of. Do I even keep it? Do I leave it here?
I mean, do you want it for any reason? You know, Pat's gonna send his like historians or whatever.
Historians.
Historians! We never forget.
I just don't.
I don't think you need it.
Yeah,
Actually.
Don't even know what that
I mean, my thought was.
I think we.
My thought was I could sell it, but.
I think we can take it and identify it. If we don't want it, we give it to the museum. If we think it's useful or valuable, we can keep it or sell it.
Alright, just put it in bag of holding.
Okay, I put in the bag holder.
Cut away from that, because as you finish that statement, you sort of finish this lock. And as you were turning this lock, every time you turn it to the correct letter, that letter sort of comes out of the rotary and pushes against the stone. And it sort of like gets moved separate from the wheel. And as you turn it again to the next letter, that one goes separate from the wheel. And the next one is separate, and the next one separate. And there's 2 of every letter on here, thankfully. You know? But as soon as all the letters are there, the last A, all the letters form the name above the rotary lock, right above. And the rotary lock just sort of comes out of the pillar. Like it's pushed out by the mechanism within, and whatever that little locking mechanism is just falls into the ground and ting, 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 clatters into the ground. And you see the hole where it was, and then a little seam that just sort of carves through the stone magically to the top of the pillar. And then it just goes to the glass, and then carves the glass in half, and the glass just sort of shatters into dust in the air.
Don't get that in your eye.
I'm going up there and I'm getting that forbidden Dorito.
Do you want to climb the 6-foot tall pillar?
You just called the.
No, I'm kidding. The pillar actually does sort of.
I want it to like say my diary in like ancient Harakoran or whatever the language is.
And the pillar stops a foot off the ground. It's not actually smaller than you.
Alright. Before I even touch it, I'm just gonna go around it real quick to see if I can see any writing on the front or back or anything.
Make an investigation roll for me, please. I would like a very nice investigation roll.
I will try. And I will actually...
While they're doing this, Indigo, are you looking for anything new?
I'm keeping my eyes on Arcturia.
She's like kind of patting around looking at the book, you know?
I'm just watching her really closely.
Then, Chuck, since you finished helping the pillar, go ahead and make a new perception check for me.
Alright.
Might find something new.
There wasn't like a plaque on the dragon, right?
No.
Okay.
Maybe some symbols you can study, though.
18.
18.
Not the same thing.
I'll come back to you in a second.
Because this is a relic, I'm gonna be really careful with this. I'm gonna enhance ability.
Okay. I mean, already lowered the DC because it's a part of your knowledgeable faith, but I like this even more.
Yes.
You know?
That is a 24.
Okay. Looking upon this book, the red fabric, the maroon colored fabric that it is made out of is hide, but it is not dyed. You have seen many dyed hides in your time. You have seen all this. You have seen village work to make things look pretty. No, this is made out of a canvas of a creature that is this color. It is some beast's skin pulled across the bindings. Where the spine of the book is, there is a weaving together of the pages, but you see that the thread is sinew, dried and ancient, but not falling apart. You see that there is markings and impressions on the binding and the cover itself of where it was gripped, where it was handled, where it was pressed. You see a stain actually on the back of it. You even see like little bits of fuzz from where the fiber of the cover has come off here or there. And you see like a tab, a string ribbon tab that runs through the book that sort of peeks out from the other side. It's made out of a fine, nice silk. It just looks like a well-used, weirdly shaped book. No written word though. Nothing written on the cover.
Alright.
Now imagine if I put you in a room with 100 books and I was like, you choose.
Choose wisely.
You chose wrong.
Poorly.
Kaizen turns to dust.
There's 100 different books, each of them a different shape.
Yeah. Well, what do? Do you pick up the Bible?
You pick up the Bible.
I pick up the original Bible.
Yeah.
It's just as I imagine you open it up. It's just a bunch of pictures of dragons.
It's just a bunch of cool sketches.
Dear diary, today I met a really cool dragon lord. He taught me magic.
It's the scene from Indiana Jones, but I don't have a bag of sand.
Dear diary, today I drew this dragon.
Actually, I do have a bag of sand.
That's
I don't
it.
need to.
That's it.
You pick it up?
I pick it up.
Also, I have a crush on Jonathan.
You grab it and it feels so light. It feels unreal to be holding it. It doesn't feel like it should be powerful or magical or anything. It is in your hands, and it is much lighter than your scroll and much smaller than any spell book you've seen before.
I'm just gonna kind of sit down with my back against the pillar, and I'm gonna open it up the first page.
Click from that. As you sort of get comfortable and everything. Chuck, what'd you get again?
18.
Oh, that's right. We come around and whisper in your ear.
Oh.
Right by the microphone for the audience.
Come here, stop laughing.
You're laughing.
Stop
Okay, y'all weren't taking so long.
How'd you talk, huh?
It's really funny.
What would he be whispering about?
I don't know. We should listen.
Wouldn't be hard, apparently. Super riveting.
I got the original Bible in my hand.
You got the Bible.
The Bible.
It's
It is Dorito shaped.
The devil from the Bible.
It was red. It was red as well. This is like
How long is it?
the nacho cheese
How long have we
Dorito.
been playing? For this?
Cool.
How long has the second half been?
We started just after 6:30.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's like a whole shining in your eyes kind
I'm
of
gonna
thing.
need to not do that again.
That was something special.
Oh no. What happened?
No, just the
whispering.
Just the whispering. I know.
Oh, okay.
Is it rancid?
No, it's good.
Just glistening in his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll kind of later. Where's the? Would the chest itself fit in the bag of holding?
No. It's a little bigger than that.
Yeah. Found a lot of coins here.
Oh.
I don't really want to be the one to count them all, but there's a lot of platinum.
Oh. Like
A lot.
of different places or just
They're coins.
I mean, we're already kind of rolling in it. Do we really need to take all the money?
Yes.
Kaizo doesn't say anything, but yes.
He tells us yes. Yes, what are you, stupid?
That was such an immediate response there.
What are we even gonna do with all that money?
Spend it.
Give it to your local wizard. I'll learn all the spells.
Wait, Rosie's at the door, right?
Yeah.
You hear, yes? No.
She gets to say yes for me.
Kaizen's gonna use it all.
How heavy is
She'd
the
say
chest
no.
if I were to pick it up? Like Kaizen's weight?
It's a metal chest. So,
You know, I gotta ask, has anyone put anything in the bag of holding today?
I just did.
yeah, I just did.
The iron ring.
Do you remember that I made that lovely Excel sheet that I want us to all use?
I told him.
Use that, please. Thank you.
Blank, blank, blank.
It's in the
I was
bag of
not here
holding
for that.
chat, and it's literally in there.
It's useful.
The link, it's in there, and it does auto calc on how much everything's worth.
Whoa. Well, also.
So if we have a lot of platinum, we don't have to individually count it. We should just put it in there, and then we add it all up to our total.
Something would catch your. Sorry, Michelle, something would catch your eye, by the way.
Oh, sick.
Probably just walking by after you did the giant fucking snake statue.
Yeah.
You know? A sword. A sword catches your eye. It's a very wavy, beautiful sword, and its hilt, it's marked with turquoise scales instead of a leather binding. And its eye, its pommel has the marks of these like sort of orange eyes. They're almost like it's like a fish head on the end. You know? And make a history check for me.
History.
Yeah, you're
Then my
probably the
little
only one in this
snake.
script that can make this history check, so go ahead.
Okay, that's 18.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, so this shell you would recognize as you've seen it in books and studies of the Southern Sea, where the Isles used to be. This is a sort of a sea king. This is a historical relic owned by very few of sea elf groups. It's a blade marking the monarch of a sort of a traveling clan. So it is a very precious item, a very historical item to be here. And you think on its side, and the language starts to come towards you, engraved on the side are names of previous kings and queens of this clan, all coming down to one final one, where there was more room to be left.
Oh wow. That's so sad.
Yeah, it is.
Jill's just like, oh. Just analyzing it. Oh, this is sad. Mine now.
Tee-hee-hee.
Tee.
Is it magical? Or just
Yeah, does it look magical?
It could be. Definitely could be.
Could be magical. Could be magical.
I will also say that Indigo catches the glimpse of a pair of spell scrolls locked in these sort of like sealed metal tubes to the side. But they are indeed spell scrolls because it is plain as day that these are magical vessels holding these scrolls. Very interesting items. I don't know if she would look at them though, so yeah.
I mean, very interesting.
You want to look at them?
Are they very interesting?
Yeah, I would say so. They like you've seen spell scrolls before. You've seen him make spell scrolls. You've seen them in the library. You've seen them at stores. No, these are spell scroll containers. Unlike wooden ones, they are made out of beautiful, like carved iron that is sort of like smoothed and made to be brilliant. And the carvings on them are just completely historical wonders of art. And along the sides are words written in languages that have long since passed. But
Does it look like it's from the collective or another culture?
actually, you would recognize this culture, but it's not the collective. This is Velstian, classical Velstian carving upon these cases. It is very much classical Velstian, and definitely of some interest to people who love Velstian history or culture, you know? But yeah, would you like to take a look? They're not locked, so you could technically look at the scrolls, or you could, I guess, get a child to read the side of the scroll.
Yeah, I'll take a glance at them, still keeping my eyes on Arcturia.
Okay. On one of the cases, and is impressed, they melted the metal down so it could not be taken out, and they pressed a seal into it. This is indeed a symbol you recognize because you saw it on the outside of the temple that Kaizen walked into. This is the crest of the High Archnist Temple. This scroll case is of significant, importance, or at least was given significant reverence.
I look over at Kaizen and his nose in a book, and I'm like,
Kaizen's like back against the pillar. Like he's basically droned out everything else.
Yeah, you have just sat down at this point.
I put it back down. I'm like, I'll tell him when he's done.
Okay. Kaizen, as you look at this book and you pull to the side of the page, you open this cover, and what you see inside is actually just a quick sketch of a mountain. Like, it's rough, it's very quick-handed, but it's a sketch of a mountain. It's pretty, it's nice, I guess, you know. Some writing on the side next to the mountain's peak, you know. It's like a little doodle and a journal. And there's writing in a language that you can only recognize to be Thraith, but not what you can read. It is someone's doodle in their book.
Just a little doodle.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and double check one thing really quick.
Take a mind picture.
Yeah.
So I can comprehend language this.
Yeah.
As you do that, you hear Arcturia in your head telepathically connect to you, basically, even though she's a cat on the ground over here. This is so wondrous. I can see that the expressions on everyone's faces, especially this one, as the cat's just staring at Kaisen's face. Arcturia's like looking at him. There is so much emotion going on. How would you describe this emotion he's experiencing?
Wonder, awe, fanboy.
Oh yes, fanboy. That is a very interesting emotion. Have you experienced such strong emotions like this?
Fanboy?
Other ones indeed, as well.
I have experienced emotions, if that's what you're asking.
Oh my. And are they all so normal compared to these other walking organic members of this world?
Yeah.
Really? That is very nice to hear. I still do not understand some of this, but I think I am slowly starting to get it. Would you say you are, how do I put it? Also learning to be awake?
Yeah. I'd say I'm pretty far in, but I've definitely had to learn.
It's a very long, interesting process, is it not? I cannot wait to see more. But I am wary. I am familiar that some mortals do not last a long time. Will you last a long time?
I have no idea.
We shall find out.
Yeah, that's a little.
I do not mean in the sinister sense.
Sure.
Would you like to hear a little tune I came up with? Cutting away from that, Indigo starts like bobbing the head.
No real Miku fans in the room.
No. There's a whole tune playing in your head right now. Indigo. Gaislin, do you finish casting your spell?
Yes.
The sketch of the mountain is not amazingly good, but it is as okay as it could be. It's a mountain range. It's a glimpse from the side of another mountain, not too far, you think. It is a sketch on the hilltop or a crest or a cliff somewhere, and the little writing next to the cliff simply just says...
Mount Hawks?
No. It just says Father's Peak.
No. I think this is probably a sketch of Mount Hawks, if I'm to guess right.
On the next page is another sketch. It is a sketch of a man, a human man. It's crude, but you can get the details a little bit. It is rough facial hair, unkept a little bit. It is a scar under the eye, right at the cheek. It is a bit of a worn skin. It is an older man with wrinkles, a sallow face, a big pipe made out of this rooted wooden piece of root wood that's been carved as if the root goes tip into the mouth and the palm holds this large chunk of a knot of the wood where something's been placed and smoke comes out. This man looks off to the side. Next to it is some quick writing. I wonder why he smokes that. It's such a sour smell, the note says.
This is really just her sketchbook.
No, these are not safe for work. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, you look at this next page, and there are lines, creasing lines, jagged lines that fold over each other, wrap around each other, like some sort of strange mathematical graph. That's it.
And this is where she went crazy.
Does it look like it could be something related to magic, like maybe some kind of spell or?
Sure, I'm pretty sure you think it could be. Also, kind of just looks like the notes of junior year mage writing random funny little circles in their homework, you know. The next page is a plant sketched quickly. It's called green root. It's written to the side, boil with water and add something for flavor. Not good, but good on the stomach and great for a headache. There's a little like smile sketch to the side.
You're just going through this lady's sketchbook, man.
Yeah, I am.
The next page.
It's like an exploration journal.
This page is most definitely not normal, as there's math all over this page. Signs and symbols of arcana that are deep and dark, written with heavy lines. A pattern is made, something erratic and quickly done, something done with great haste, and its impression on the paper is so deep, so thick. This paper is so thick by itself. It's like made from this place wherever this was. Like it is not your kind of paper, you know. It is pressed so deep, these lines so quick, and then near the bottom, soft handwriting. It is once again her handwriting. It was too quick. I couldn't get it all. Wow. Just curiosity filling the mind of this item, of this journal. The seeds of curiosity are clearly shown here. As you flip these pages and begin to understand that, does anyone else want to look around? Take a peek around this space. There's definitely a lot more to look around at, to be fair. But is anyone looking for anything specific, maybe? Whether it be magical potions, an item, if you're curious, there's like maybe this here, something like that, you know?
I want to know if my snake found anything.
Okay.
What does he come back with?
Okay. One moment.
I also want to know, is Sadu here? Is Sadu in the room?
Sadu's in here.
I want to know what Sadu found. I want to know like what chew toy Sadu has decided.
Can I roll Sadu?
Yeah, roll perception for Sadu.
Because we have like animals with us, so I'm like, what'd they do? What'd they find?
Alright,
Fair.
let's see.
Totally fair.
What should I roll for perception? Where are you? +3?
Plus
Should I just
three.
wear it? Roll it
normal.
normally? Because I was like, I don't think she's like specifically going to sniff anything.
You
out.
should definitely roll a normal.
Okay.
Sadu just starts biting the captain's leg.
That's cocked.
No!
That's a good bone.
Starts tearing up the body.
No, Sadu, no.
Oh boy.
Wait, we
That's
didn't
a
even ask the
5.
last question yet.
Your snake comes out from a pile of cloth and fabric and furniture. Comes over towards you, and in its mouth is like a shiny little band, a ring with like little metal art pieces on it of some kind. They're like coiled fists or horns or something. It's made out of this brilliant silver.
Aww.
Comes over to you.
Look at you slithering around. What did you find? I love it being all like dark and mysterious. I'm like, oh, what did you find?
It is, simply put, a ring that looks as if it has 2 rams on it.
Oh. Neat.
Sadu comes at it from a pile of crap and just sort of like pushes out from like some fabric and tapestries and just sort of walks over. You can hear the dog's nails on the stone floor, you know, walk around and then gets low to the ground and starts sniffing something, starts going over to the side, starts like digging through some piles of cloth.
Oh, man.
Starts dragging something out from the cloth. It's just one massive fucking femur bone. Like an
there
absolutely
another body in there?
massive. No, it's not just like a body. This is like this is a femur bone of a great giant, decorated with elegant line work, embedded with light crystals. It is massive, and Sada just drags it out of the pile.
And she's chewing
She's
on
gonna
it.
chip her teeth, man.
Sadu? Can I see that?
Oh, animal handling.
Oh boy.
She's
I
a
was like-
familiar now.
Yes.
Yeah, but I still
I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna say I changed the DC in that case. I know.
That's a 9, baby.
9. It's enough to probably get her to give it to you, but it's reluctant.
Okay, I kind of. Well, can I? Is there anything that's like dangerous for her to?
The gyms.
At this point, you've seen her like bite through actual femur bones of people.
Yeah, but
and bite into armor of people attacking you, and tear into the flesh of your enemies. So no.
But they're not chicken bones, so she's not gonna choke on them.
You know,
You
she's older, matured. You know, her teeth have hardened, but she's not gonna break her teeth immediately. You know?
I'm just trying to make sure she's not gonna like swallow a gem, and we're gonna have to like wait for her to go. Yeah, like
the next morning.
Chell, can you put your arm?
Oh no!
I think Sadu like.
You want to become a veterinarian?
Dude, the next morning she's gonna
Chell
shit
would be
out the
great
the most sparkly like poop ever. But no, you think she's okay.
okay. I give it back to her.
Is there any spot involved that seems like that's where they would hold armor or stuff? Or magical
Check.
armor gear?
Yes. There is maybe like a space you'd think. There's like clothing on like mannequins and objects. They took like valuable items and cultural items, and a lot of these are marked with also the Velstian crests. Like these came from the aristocracy of this territory, maybe even some palaces of the imperial family at some point.
Anything Tailo-Indian, actually.
Yeah, but as you're walking over there, just make a perception check.
17.
Ooh, okay.
Your nails.
You find two things.
I have nails here.
You find a helmet. This helmet is kind of funny looking. It would cover your full head, except for your mouth area,
Okay.
you know? And it has like some sort of like glass embedded into the metal for a vision.
A motorcycle.
Like almost like painted glass.
Like would be a biker.
Like a yeah, like a cathedral's painted glass with wiring and then glass frames between it. There's like a line of that across the head, kind of. That's interesting. As well as a metal cage. It's more like a box with a cage around it, but it's a metal you recognize because you rarely see it, and you would know it actually well because you rarely see it because you're warned against using it in smithing. It's a lead gauge. A small lead box, probably like 8 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches.
Oh, they keep it in there.
It is marked with a crest you would recognize, though it took you a second. But by now you would probably recognize it pretty well. It is marked with the crest of the imperial family of Velstia. It is their property,
What were they
very
keeping in
specifically.
there?
But yeah, those are the two things you find.
They got like weird magical rats or something.
I'll show the group.
Yeah, so it's like a box with cage bars around it. So it's a weird structure, but everything magical is weird.
Any shot that that's what could be used to hold Arculus Prime?
If you open it and figure out how much room is inside, you might be able to figure that out.
Yeah, I'll try to.
So opening it isn't actually too hard. It's not locked.
I might be letting something else. Just so you know.
It is just like a turnkey latch. You turn it
I
up
wouldn't
and
be
you pull it up.
surprised it has a Velstian crest on it.
And you lift the lid open. It is pretty much a 3-inch by 3-inch space inside. Like a small rectangular box. The lead lining is pretty thick here. It's slightly covered in fabric on the inside, but you can see the object that it's clearly meant to house. It's crystal. It is smooth and glistening, and it has almost like a perfect, non-crack, no gaps in the crystal-like structure. It almost looks like polished glass.
What do you know?
I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what this is.
There is also a crest on this crystal carved into it of the imperial family.
Here, can I roll history on this?
I'll
Yeah,
start
you
bringing
come
it
over and
over.
like roll history on it.
I'll bring it over to the group.
Because
just,
if
like,
it's anything ancient Velstian stuff, I actually probably could know it.
No, it's fair.
Because of
Go ahead and roll.
Also just
God.
goes back into position.
Kaizen's not he's not focusing right now. Like everything else is tuned out. I know exactly what this is.
Dude, when you have an active Belst, you hate her checking it out first.
I've had a lead box with a cool rock in it.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, you'd
what is
notice.
this box?
You look at the box with the cool rock in it. The rock is carved with the Imperial family's crest, which only means that it is like so important that they need to make sure if you use it, you know whose it is. You know?
As usual.
This is a chunk, probably about that big.
Yeah.
It's pretty thick. It is a piece of quintusite, you think?
Yeah.
Quintusite.
This is magic so pure and so solid that it could be used in the center of a rare magic item, maybe even a very rare magic item. Like
It was quintusite. Quintusite was the material that I was missing
Mm.
on the material list. I was listing off all the
Yeah.
new materials.
Quintusite is one of the most rare, if not the most rare magical material in this world. And it was there before the machine god arrived. It's solid magic.
Just,
You can feel your skin almost like
You don't want to touch it at least.
you can feel it's like a tickle like texture, and your skin actually sort of like almost melts around it a little bit.
Hey.
And ooh,
You could have exploded.
it's a brilliant blue,
Hey, Chuck.
like the sky itself.
We're gonna close the box.
Okay.
That's quintusite.
Cool.
Knowing your
That's like pure magic. And go ahead, Trevor.
knowing your history,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a d20 roll, just a regular d20 roll for me, and add your proficiency modifier.
It's proficiency.
There's some cool illustration
Your
here.
Kaizen would.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Doesn't
Do you wanna-
seem interested.
I got kidding, dirty 20.
Nice. This is a 900 gold piece chunk of quintusite.
Wow.
It has to be worth more than 900. I don't care what you say.
I mean,
900?
there was more than.
It's you with your aristocracy visiting. You've seen quintusite before in small, itty bitty fragments.
Yeah, little bitty thing.
This whole chunk, monetary wise, you could put it in the range of 900 gold pieces.
I mean, you said there was over 100 platinum in that box.
Would you like to count that platinum in that box?
You said there was roughly over 100.
Would you like?
No, but.
Thank you,
Well,
bet.
I mean, like, I would.
I'm just
I
saying
would
in terms of
assume
quantity.
We're putting that
Yeah.
platinum in the bag of
Yeah,
holding.
we
Just
are.
like shoveling it in there.
Just not kind of.
Oh, so you go over there. It's way more than 100. He can't count.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
I was just saying that was more.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh
more
my
Hey
than
Chuck,
this.
and I close the box. That and she looks behind and sees Kaislin. And she's like, oh,
Kaizen's pupils are like
That's-
dilated.
900 gold piece worth of quintusite,
I mean,
pure magic. And I know this one, you found money, I guess, but this,
I'm just saying monetary wise. If the money is what you're worried about, there's more in that.
Oh no.
I know we can use this for
This
stuff.
this is very powerful magic component. Magic. It's
Fair.
a magic. It is magic. Magic. It's magic.
Trevor,
It's magic, Chuck.
The moment
It's
you
magic.
said it was like several inches of lead and there was something glass on the inside, I knew fucking instantly.
On this helmet.
Oh, that's cool.
I almost had a heart attack when I saw it.
I found this ring. Well, I didn't find
Just for the
it.
sake of getting it done, let's just say you like go over to the chest, just to like maybe start pushing it over, the coin over, right? You have experience counting on money too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we see the bag of holding?
Yes, here.
Thank you. All right.
Make another d20 roll your proficiency.
Start.
You know, your rich proficiency.
My
Your rich people
proficiency in
proficiency.
rich.
You're like Scrooge McDuck Simpsons.
Yeah.
18.
Okay.
My Scrooge McDuck.
These are platinum coins you're picking up and putting in this bag, and then about like a 1/8 through, you're just like getting cold sweats because you start to realize, just doing some mental math here, your throat gets a little dry. This is 943 pieces of platinum.
900.
Wait.
It is 943 pieces of platinum.
9,340 gold.
No, like 943 platinum, right? So you said?
Yeah, it's 9,000.
That's 94,000.
No.
Wait,
No,
right? It's 100
it's
gold.
You added
10,
zero.
10, sorry. 10.
10 gold.
Sorry.
9,340.
Whoa!
9,000.
Breaks.
Oh, no, that's good though. He's getting used to John's campaign.
Yeah, right.
I got confused there for a second with
But
John.
yes.
Yeah.
Man, if this was John's campaign, guys, we'd be. Oh
Never have to pay for anything again.
Yeah, we just pay for everyone's college tuition.
You see all these coins are different nationalities. Some of the kingdoms that still exist. A lot of them are Heraclean coins of the Empire of Heracon, but these are in fact a lot of fucking platinum coins. Plenty to buy the magic items that you may want, or improving certain things you have.
A house.
Buying a house even.
All the houses.
Okay.
An entire street.
You would know that this isn't nobility like levels, but this is definitely aristocracy
We
levels.
adopt a highway.
You know?
Adopt a highway?
Like this could buy you a Teo
A highway?
townhouse mansion.
Okay.
Guys,
No one add this to anything. I'll put it in
Yeah.
the bag holding later.
I'm pretty sure with everything we're finding, all the gold plus the items, we are past where the minimum mitzvahs ever were.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Is can I make an Arcana check, not to like identify the element, but just to see if it's magical, see if it vibes with the Fossick in me? I have advantage on
Sure,
Arcana.
sure. We'll say sure.
The chest?
You don't have to detect
Just the
magic.
helmet
You have
down.
vibe with Fossick.
Alright, that's a 12. 13 minus.
Sure, it could be magical.
Alright. Don't know what it does, but just want to see.
As you're like counting this, you're looking at this book. Coming down the hall, you see Rosalie. As like she at some point may have been curious about what was taking y'all so long. But it is more of like a sort of like subtle walk, a very much like nonchalant, you know?
Sauntering over.
Yeah, sauntering over. And she is currently followed by the little automaton and another figure. And another one.
We got all the platinum in there, right?
Two others. Yeah.
Oh, chest is already
Rosalie
looted.
looks chill with.
1 second.
Please tell me it's like Finith and Pat.
I
Was
real
she-
quickly-
friends.
Was she
I
like
real
charmed
quickly-
or something?
It was not easy.
Yeah,
But
she
you
should
see
have
her walk in
managed.
with a dulled face. And you see the little automaton walk over, and you see the robed, sort of one-armed girl from before looking nervous. You see two warriors made of iron and metal, made of pure machinery, and then you see a woman that makes you immediately sick to your stomach hope. Because, oh my god, if you were tired of the aristocracy of Teo, oh, no. As walking into this room wearing an elegant ball gown dress,
Oh lord. Indigo like shrinks.
walking in brilliant skin of purple with horns that curl back and then point back up, with a white wig that's like so like puffing tall, so fucking tall, and it hooks back and leans behind her a little bit with her horns. She has curls down the side, she has a beauty mark, she has lipstick on. It's a purple tiefling elf hybrid walking in here with a cane. And
It's very Marie Antoinette of her.
oh yeah, very.
Very coquette.
And she looks across this room and looks at you. Well. If my little dog wasn't right, I found the missing toy. But don't worry. I only came here to reclaim what is rightfully mine at this point. Because you are all thieves. You can all see that she has a pendant right here, and your eyes are just locked on it. You've never thought you could be so traumatized in a moment, but the symbol itself is horror to you, as it just reminds you and floods you with the dread of every moment, of every day, of every single time they made you worthless, of this brass symbol with a teapot with a white diamond in it, this symbol of a group, society. Not sure. Indigo, though, your eyes just fixate on her. Thank you for making it easy for me. I am very upset that my drill didn't break through the door. But do not worry. We'll be out of your hair. So, I'm going to take her, and I'm going to take a couple of things from here. And then we'll decide from there what happens next.
I throw my pendant at her. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. That'd be funny as hell, but I'm not wasting a historical artifact.
Before we move any further, why don't you introduce me, dear?
Who the fuck are you?
Throw the quintessite.
No.
I guess Eldritch Blast on the quintessite sent it toward her.
No.
What, you're not-
Guys, that's a nuke. Like, please don't. Like, we all die.
Come now. Do your duty. She taps the staff on the ground
I'm
and
sorry.
raises the staff, and you can see this little apparatus forms near the top, and it sort of fires, and then this instant sort of pink aura goes upon her. Your dumb idiot master calls it a master rod. I call it a scepter of submission. Now tell them who I am. And she commands you. Yep.
It works.
Yeah.
Sound integral.
This is Mistress Aaliyah Kroonfault.
She bows.
I walk.
Crownfall.
That
Kroonfault.
That literally means
Crownfall.
I actually do know
Oh,
that.
do I?
Ah.
You do know that name.
Yeah, do I know?
I'll start
Could I know?
approaching.
Sure, roll history. As time has but paused for the moment for these rolls, she has just made her introduction. It's very quick, you know. You got a 12?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, no, I gave it to you. That's
Yeah,
right.
you said I didn't.
So with a 12, you don't necessarily know her, but she just bleeds Veilstein aristocracy to the point where it makes you sick. She is like the worst of the worst you could have ever come across. Taylorian aristocracy, Veilstein aristocracy. Oh.
She's fine with Taylor Indian
Yeah.
stuff. It's Velstia that she's
Oh
like.
my gosh. You though? The Kroonfault name is centuries old. Agengreshi, like main staple of the imperial court. Lords of Agengresh's upper districts. If she is a Kroonfault, then she is way into the aristocracy. She has dabbled with all the secret societies. She has worked with all her way up, and she has used everyone else's expenses and wealth to get whatever she wants. That is me. And now we do the thing.
What thing?
Oh, I thought you were going to attack me or something. Oh, I'll do it first, actually. She sends Rosalie forward as Rosalie pulls out a blade and runs towards you. We're gonna cut it there because I want you guys to think about this, and we're running out of time. But next session, Val's gonna have some fun. It was not easy getting her.
Also, I
it was a pain in the pockets. What? What'd you say? Huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want that scepter.
That is a scepter of submission. That's what she calls hers.
Yeah.
She said Master Andrix calls him the Master Rod.
Giving me a real good look at what kind of person he is.
Wait,
Yeah.
guys, I just realized.
Really?
Yeah.
This isn't a dominate person because
It's
Rosalie's
dominate
fake. It's dominate monster.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I told you it wasn't fucking easy.
I
Oh gosh, it was something special. Wait, we need to end the recording.
Well, yeah, we need.
Oh, hey, thanks for catching us.
Here,
this
wait,
stream.
Stuart.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not finishing it. I'm getting ready.
Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next stream. And remember, no matter the outcome, always let the dice roll.
oh boy.
Next time, I'm home.